Welcome to Heart Soul Games.
Yeah.
Take 3.
Take 3. We did a quick recap.
So this is our thanks to technical difficulties. We're going to do a quick. We're going to do a real fast recap. The curse hunt for the third time. So Sean, I hope you're watching.
Yeah, he's on. Hi, Sean.
The curse. And that's something else that we never said before. We're Seanless currently. He's currently having a family function going on. So a quick recap. The Curse Breakers just got done finishing off the mushrooms in the forest before eventually going and finally finding the wizard's room, where they learned that the wizard wished for the power to control the planar shifts within his own tower, from a evil Dao, basically an earth genie. He abused this power to the point to where everything got thrown out of whack, and now there's a constant spatial distortion within his tower, and his physical being keeps flickering in and out of existence. They learned that the Dao set up a collection of different things that they need to collect from every room before performing a ritual that could break this. Currently they got the peanut butter and jelly, the magic mushroom, the gift blood, and 2 of the methods, as well as finishing off the creature in the charm room. One thing that did happen, that meant to happen in the wizard's room, is before they left the mushroom forest, the owl drops off a parchment towards Asheen, who was the most interactive with it. And as Asheen reads it, he sees an incantation, Ambar Elemento, which will allow them to shift the element of the method room through a cycle. And now, finishing off, they're currently in the gift room, gained their blood, and now they're figuring out, what are y'all going to do next?
Well, okay, as I had said, from the room that we're in, we can either go back to the kitchen, and from there we can go to where the demons and devils are, or we can go straight to the method room.
Now,
So it's either way, we're probably going to get into a fight.
we're fresh. The methods haven't been that much of a big deal.
That's what I'm
We
thinking.
have no idea how much trouble we're going to run into with the fiends. I suggest while we're well rested, perhaps we take on the fiends now.
I'm fine with that, personally. What about the rest of you? Alright.
I'm good.
Lead the way!
Personally, I think that the methods will be the least complicated thing. And if we actually manage to solve this, because if I recall, the owl said something about
If one side wins, the time loop starts again.
if we do something wrong, the time loop starts again, I think, is what he said.
I heard it's something, if one side wins.
It
Right,
is
that's
one
right.
side wins? Okay.
Yes.
I
So
think right.
my idea is, if no side wins, perhaps that breaks the time loop.
Should we kill them all?
We kill them all.
Or we somehow get them to agree on a peaceful measure.
If you could do that, but here's the thing.
Roll me knowledge arcana.
From what? Like, yeah, okay. We can do that.
I think some of us have already made this roll.
Yeah, just for the sake of it, just go ahead and just, because,
Let's go.
I mean, you the players already probably know what I'm
I
about to
already
say.
know, yeah.
Yeah.
You the players already know what I'm
I
about
got
to
a
say.
15.
Is it knowledge arcana?
Yeah.
I got an 18.
23.
You got an 18, 23. 15's good enough. Yeah. You, Asheen, as well as anybody else who has any sort of knowledge about demons and devils, know that
Actually,
they...
she would know intimately.
Yeah, you would know intimately.
So
So
Asheen says
knows
this
that.
sarcastically.
Okay, he says it sarcastically. Yeah, they hate each other. Like, you could say that the blood feud between demons and devils is probably runs deeper than either one has with celestials, because one wants to be the ultimate form of evil, and the other one's in the way.
Yeah, one's in the way.
And the other one's in the way.
There have been like attempts in the past for you specifically, Abigail, of certain demons and devils trying to work side by side. Gratz himself, a lot of people believed he used to be an archfiend, and eventually was, but he spent so much time in the abyss that he eventually became a demon in his own right. Mephistopheles was talking about possibly forming an alliance with demons to overthrow Asmodeus, but every time either side tries to coexist, it always ended in some sort of chaos. You would know this with that 23 roll. As a matter of fact, so y'all do know that if y'all could, the chances of y'all convincing them to what do you got for me?
Nah.
Oh shit! Woo-hoo-hoo!
Wow, that's broken into 3 different pieces.
Oh shit! I don't even know what that
It's
What
on
flavor
that
is
middle
it?
row.
What flavor is it, right?
Banana?
Yeah.
No. Here.
I'm taking that one. Hell yeah.
Hey, I get advantage, right?
Mmm.
We gotta get something for bribing the DM.
Right. Oh. You did specify that you said it sarcastically, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I think now
I'm just saying for the bananas.
the only option is to kill them both. Because if we defeat them, neither side technically
So here's
wins, right?
a question. Do we pretend that we form an alliance with one?
Yes.
You think
We
so?
side with the devil who offered us the pact to begin with,
Mm-hmm.
and we help him defeat, or almost defeat the demons, then we quickly turn on him. We try to defeat both sides. Does that make sense?
No.
No?
That would be that would give us the tactical advantage.
That's one way of doing it for
Just let me
sure.
Fireball everybody, I'll do it.
Well, some might be immune, but I can guarantee you fire won't be as effective as normal.
You would know firsthand.
Well,
There's a reason why Fireball comes with the Fiend pack. Because Fiends usually are pretty strong, both demons and devils are pretty strong against the Boom Boom.
I mean, they do
What
live
about
in the
ice?
fires of hell. At least the devils do.
Ice seems to work.
Good
Well, ice would be a better option than fire.
Roll me a. What did you get on? No, you got an 18. Y'all do know that. Give me 1 second. You do know that ice can be effective depending on the depending on it, but they're usually both sides are usually immune to several different types of elements. I'm looking at this correctly. Both are very much resistant to cold and immune to fire. Many can be immune to cold and the fire depending on their ranking. Yep, that's what I'm looking at. As a matter of fact, Demon.
That's what Eldritch Blast is for.
That's all I've got, yeah.
His slashy and Hubert's pokey can be as effective.
Our fire won't be so good. But I might still do it.
You need a small block for shatter.
so there's going to be
I can do that
a
one.
loop in time if we get it wrong, right?
1 second switch, I really want to see that one.
Well, that's only if you use the new place after bars, but
That's one.
currently,
No, it's okay.
yeah.
I do one of them good.
That's one of the
Yeah, that's one of the plus things about bards is that they can change their spells after every rest.
Yeah. Isn't that cool?
When they get that unlock extra arcana
Now
ability.
they have that ability.
Now they have it, yeah.
Same thing for Rangers now, too.
Well, they did nerf them.
They actually made Ranger better for one.
Well, they made
They made
Ranger.
Bard
No, they made
already.
Ranger better. They nerfed bards. Their spell list isn't as expansive.
Oh, okay.
They
But
can only
still
pick,
have the magic secrets.
but the
right?
magic secret. So every 2 spells they can pick from any list.
Yeah.
2 of
Oh.
their spells they can pick from any list.
Really?
So
The
you-
loop
you
is
don't
going to
need
reset if we
Ranger.
choose the wrong one, right?
No, I believe the loop resets if one side wins and the other doesn't. That's what the owl specified, right?
Right, so if we choose one side and it turns out to be the one that wasn't supposed to win, then the loop will reset. Am I understanding?
Either
that?
side.
Either side.
Oh,
If
either
either side wins.
Oh.
That's why, to me personally,
Okay, I'm totally
I
misunderstood.
think if no side wins and we win, that might break the loop. Because historically, since this is a battleground,
Right.
one side historically wins. That's probably why the loop keeps resetting.
Right,
But if
right.
both sides lose, it should break the loop.
What if our side wins and some of us have teams? Is that still considered teams together?
I don't know, honestly. I don't know if that would make a difference.
You know, we could just be honest with them and and tell them
No, get to
that
make love,
if
not
either
war.
side wins, that it resets. But what was the goal of this room again?
We need to break the time loop. To break the
Break
curse,
the
break the
time.
time loop.
So we just be honest with them about the time loop,
We could try
And-
that.
and that could be our diplomacy.
I guess we could try it.
I could try the honeyed words again.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do still have my
Oh shit.
Simonic points that I can put if I fail. So
The only thing I don't see happening is them believing us, and either way, a fight might be breaking out. But I'll be ready for that just in case.
That's what I'm getting
We'll-
ready for.
We'll have to be ready for that in either case.
So,
and even still, if we fail the diplomacy, I doubt that. I doubt that they're both gonna all of a sudden decide, oh, we're not worth incorporating anymore, or
Well,
enlisting
if
anymore.
it is a time loop, there's no guarantee they'll remember the conversation we had.
That's also true. In fact,
you know,
it's probably safe to assume that.
we rested for 8 hours, right?
Yes.
Okay, so more than likely, the time loop might have already reset.
Because
we
they
left
were
them
planning.
when they were about to fight.
Yes.
So they probably already fought. So, honestly, if the time loop resets, that devil who offered us a pact or a deal
That-
probably won't even remember us.
Yes. That's a very distinct possibility. And they didn't mention anything about time looping when they talked to us. So
So they
it's,
probably don't.
They may
their
not even know.
memory should be like, unless they were hiding it from us for some reason. But I think something like that you would remember and want a third party's opinion on. So it's reasonable to assume they forget every time.
More than likely. I wonder what the outcome is then.
I think we try to negotiate first and like go with Hashin's plan, tell them the truth, and if that doesn't go well, then
And we defend ourselves.
yeah. So I doubt that both sides are going to attack us if we tell them about that.
They probably would attack us.
It would
The
confuse them.
demons more than likely would simply attack just because that's how vicious and
Right.
the devils might be a little bit more open to conversation.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm
They
thinking that
were
the
last
devils will
time.
probably take our side if the demons try to attack us.
I guess we'll
But
see.
both sides were eager to gain our help.
Weren't the devils a little bit more like
Devils generally are more amiable to making deals.
right?
You do remember the devils were actually making deals. The demons were like, join us or
Or die.
die.
So yeah, I'm thinking I think we try diplomacy and see how that goes. If it fails, then
That
well,
would be
we
the
try.
safest route.
Yeah. Okay.
And then, if that fails, of course, we side with the devils temporarily, and I guess we
Knives out.
betray them in the end.
I'm fine with killing the folk, to be honest, but if you want to try and take the diplomatic approach, I'll leave that to whoever.
For all we know, the diplomatic approach might actually yield some sort of result.
The
But
only thing I don't want we should be cautious of is if we fail and one side wins over the other, then our efforts were pointless as it's going to reset. And
so does that mean we got to kill the final two enemies
At the
on
same
both
time?
sides at the same time?
Yeah.
That is a good question.
it might come down to currently the two frontline, well, it's me and Abigail. You're pretty good melee fighter. Silas is also good at it. So,
Silas, what's your opinion on this?
I was about to say maybe we should ask Silas what he thinks.
hey, yeah, no, that's true. But if it comes down to it, two frontline fighters each face off against separate foes. You and I can perhaps take the devils or demons, whichever one. It doesn't matter to me. The other two focus on the other side, while our spellcasters stay back and pick your targets.
Yep.
Should
We
really
had
work
this
on your phrasing,
conversation.
Sean.
We should work together, remember?
Me and you and me.
No
Two-
matter how you talk,
Sometimes.
that's
Yes, me. The only one for me is you.
All right.
Got our feet
So-
together.
How is the weather?
Let's go.
Dun, 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 dun.
All right. Well,
Trump
So-
says he can heal or fight, whatever.
Yeah, I was poking fun at what he said before that.
All right.
all right. So y'all decided to. Oh shit.
We gotta pass
Sounds
through the
like
kitchen
Silas
for
Yeah.
viewing.
Passing through the kitchen first.
So y'all go to the
That's
kitchen.
how I was getting his roast beef sandwich.
You know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna say while there, you just see Silas just kind of like, give me another roast beef sandwich and
Need another sandwich.
make a little bit of Dijon mustard on it. I don't
I'll
know.
take ham with Gouda and Swiss.
Now, Silas, I'm surprised you didn't ask for a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
He's hungry.
Well, he's too busy turning it into statues to troll us. That's
Only you.
only me. Yeah.
So y'all get y'all anybody else who has a food request, y'all do you find it odd that despite your entire time here, y'all never really get too thirsty or hungry?
Really?
Yeah. I mean, you eat, you enjoy it, you do get a sense of fullness, but you also have like that. But you know, you weren't really too hungry beforehand.
Ask for a club sandwich.
All right, you
Steak
get a
and
club.
cheese.
Yeah, you get. All you'll ask for
All the
sandwiches.
goodies.
There's so much other things here other than sandwiches. It's like I want a sandwich.
Sandwiches are good, man.
Sandwiches are great, though. I mean, I love sandwiches. Actually, sliced bread was kind of a big deal back then. I think so too.
Yeah.
Actually, sliced bread technically wasn't invented till the 1900s.
Yeah.
So there was no such thing as sandwiches. They're like sandwich. So y'all pass through there, and I'm assuming after like grabbing a bite, y'all go straight to the demon room. Yes.
Yes.
Alrighty. So the demon room. You see the same standoff, both of them ready to fight. That's when the two Cambions once again take notice of you. Both approach you. Same things. The one representing the demon or devils is trying to sway you with glory, riches, a place of status in the nine hells, beyond starting as a mere lemur. The other one, we're gonna win this fight. You either can join us in victory or join them in death.
So Asheen like steps up to them and says, "You've tried this before."
They're both kind of like, they both kind of look at you, curious.
Don't you remember the last conversation we had?
What conversation? This is the first time we've ever seen you warriors.
You see, you are trapped in a pocket of time, space, dimension cordoned off by a wizard. For some reason, your particular pocket of space has a time reset point. I don't know how long, but you have been at this war for many times, and every time one of you wins, the time loop resets. And just in case you wanted to know how I found this out, we had a conversation with the familiar of the master of this tower. And we were told of how your particular pocket of space-time functions. And I'm here to warn you, should either of you defeat the other in battle, this pocket of space-time will reset and you will have to do it all over again.
Roll me a persuasion check.
I know I'm telling the truth, but yeah.
That's why a persuasion.
Let
Not
me
this.
give you advantage. I help you out.
I mean, you are telling the truth. You're not trying to deceive them,
Yeah,
but
so
you're
then I'll
but
do
you're
the
offering a very but you're
It's a
I'm just
That's
stating the
short.
facts.
You are stating the facts. You are very much stating the facts.
So,
It's just a
do I
matter
get
of
advantage
convincing
with
them.
help?
Yeah. You'll still be the one. You'll still need to be the one to roll because you are like fronting this. But if one of them are like, yeah, everybody's like backing up what you're saying with sincerity. Yeah, you get advantage. Sure.
I got a 15.
As
You got something to add?
As he's talking, just kind of sizing up the toughest looking ones, which I'm assuming are probably the Cambions themselves.
The Cambions definitely are the two that seem like they're
They're in charge.
they are definitely exactly they're definitely the ones that come across as being in charge.
I'm getting ready for battle. I don't draw my weapon yet, but I'm like right there ready.
So
Hand on the hilt.
the one representing the devil's side says, I don't. Seems like you're being very sincere about this. Are you a bit. Is this one a bit touched in the head?
No. As long as I've known Nasheen, he hasn't lied.
Not lie. I don't sense any lying in him. But this is quite an absurd comment. We've been planning this for longer than a mere probably about as long as an elf's lifetime. There's many wars as this one going around all over this part of the Nine Hills
Well,
and the Abyss.
Donphin, son of Baal,
How do you know that name?
because we've met before, like he said. And I point to the other one. And you're Razius, son of Gratz.
Spies, from the upper plains.
Spies?
You're trying to throw us off, aren't you? You're afraid that the demons are going to excel in this fight, and then they're going to come for you next.
I fear no demon.
Oh,
But we do speak the truth. Why is time magic so strange, considering, well, what magic itself is?
Yeah, without a doubt, you guys have probably seen weirder shit.
I'm sure your father alone,
the-
Gratz being this great demon, is capable of powerful magic, yes?
he is, but
Look,
why would they?
If we were spies for the upper planes,
Why would we reveal ourselves?
well, yeah, like, why would, yeah.
Well, the
yeah,
devil.
Why would we reveal this? Yeah. Why use this ridiculous ploy when we could just side with one of you, and as the other side's about to fail, we take out the other side.
Yeah, because we straight up could have done that, stayed hidden in the shadows,
And then
absolute
both-
secrecy.
Then both demons and devils would have had a loss this day.
All I can say is that demons are a bit touched in the head as well, and he
Damn.
and of course he would be foolish enough to assume that. And you just see the Cambion representing the demons just give this growl and say, time loop or not, I wouldn't mind killing you for all eternity.
Well, for all we know, you almost have.
So
And it's ultimately amounted to nothing because you're both, essentially all of you, creatures here are cursed.
And you are making no win for either side because you're both taken out of the war entirely.
So, assuming that you can convince both of us to stand down, what do you suggest? How would we end a time loop by just standing here?
So one of the stipulations of us breaking the curse that you guys are currently under is to ensure that no one side wins this fight. In doing so, we could end the curse on the wizard who's in charge of this particular plane, I guess would be the appropriate word to use.
Mm-hmm.
And if we do so, then the loop will end, and then you guys will finally be able to decide which one of you is better without there being any sort of repercussions, any sort of stimulant.
At that point, any victory either of you have will
it'll be
be
definitive.
in favor for your side of the war.
It'll be
Now,
definitive
I don't
also.
think that y'all are spies. That's a preposterous idea. But what you're suggesting is almost equal. I don't know where y'all came from. Y'all obviously know who we are. And even if I were to step down and not do this, these fools, they don't have the intellect to do the same. They'll just cut me and my forces down, and we'll just be left agonizing over this defeat, only for us to be reset for the next one.
Here we go. Let's make a bet. Let's all stay here for 24 hours. Is that a good enough time for a time loop?
I suppose. I'm not sure.
And let's say we're lying, and this is just some bizarre ruse to confuse all of you. How about after 24 hours, we continue the fight and let's see, and perhaps maybe during the 24 hours we have some sort of contest, either test of strength or intelligence, but nothing that involves killing, but nothing that would involve either side technically winning, just maybe earning points for either side, and at the end of the 24 hours, whoever has the most points, that's who we side with, and after that, we can help defeat the other side, and if the time loop is over by then there's the victory.
Roll me persuasion. You really should have stuck with sorcerer.
Right? Yeah, here I am being a face.
Force of habit.
Do I have advantage?
Do you? Yeah, sure. Why not?
Me have inspiration? When do I roll 20s?
Well,
Fair.
one now too, right?
It's another 15.
Just 20.
So, you're not exactly making their disposition towards you worse,
Just sort of not.
but you're not hitting the DC to really make them
On her
agreeable
roll,
either.
I'd have to roll an 18 or higher.
Alright, yeah, we got it, Sean. Alright.
Yes, someone else needs to like
I'll
Like-
give it, I'll
like-
give
say
it a
the
try.
same thing,
You-
but
You're seeing the demon with growing frustration, while the devil with growing. He's smiling in an almost condescending way, like he's finding this these proposals and basically your whole monologue actually very entertaining, while the other one was just kind of like, I'm here to fight and kill and die, and possibly die in glorious battle.
I have a different suggestion.
How's your persuasion?
Not great.
Okay, let's hear it.
So tell me.
just have
No, please.
I'm
roleplay.
literally the guy with the most charisma.
My suggestion is, why don't you have your two strongest warriors fight this battle? Whoever survives, that's the victor.
That would be myself and him, I assume.
So instead of trying to get your companions killed, why don't you two just fight? You both fight to the death, proving which of the two of you is the better. Single combat.
Actually, that does sound like a nice way to go about proving it. After all, leaders are supposed to be brave and stoic. If you guys were to duke it out, then
So,
hey,
here's
whoever
what-
wins, that will be a huge morale boost for that person's army.
And you will have proven for once and for all which of you two is the better.
Yeah.
Well, we were going to do that anyways in the midst of battle. Why do it in a one-on-one duel? Why would that change anything?
Because, let's say one of you is losing. How do you know one of your companions won't be there to aid you? In this honorable duel, only you two stand in the middle. You fight to the death.
Go ahead and roll me persuasion
It's a worthy challenge.
with advantage because you have been having Kent play
Can I
backup.
have him do it?
Nope, because
Oh, if
you.
I were the one that said it.
Nope, because you're the one who spearheaded the idea.
Huh?
What's your first
This is good.
Do you intimidate
Well, I've got a
or
+2,
persuade?
but I'm trained in persuasion.
You're trained in persuasion? Okay.
I have advantage, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Hold on.
If this doesn't work, I'm taking matters in my
Yeah,
own
if
hands.
it's not a 20, we're going to have to resort to
It's
Roy.
9.
Okay.
So.
Roy, this is what you do. You tell them basically the argument. What would it hurt to just try it and wait for 20 hours?
I'm just gonna let you know
Yeah,
the DC did go up for that 9.
Oh, great.
Damn it.
You have nothing to lose, and you have 24 hours to strategize.
Alright.
So towards your response, and yet
one?
I could prove that I'm a better leader with an army.
No, they don't like
You know,
Do you mortals have anything else to suggest?
we could always leave and come back.
We could.
Try what? Do it again?
Yeah,
rolls.
just
Try
start
try
over.
persuading them all over again?
Would still have to be a 24-hour cycle, though.
Well, you don't know that.
Oh, well.
We actually don't.
They both kind of look at you, and they're just kind of fly with that leave and come back comment.
Well, you're not going to remember us anyway. And you're both too stupid to realize you're being tricked this whole time.
Damn it.
I think it's time to leave now.
It is most definitely time to leave now.
So y'all leave the room.
We'll come back later.
So as y'all are walking out, you see Hubert being like, "We'll see you later, you fire-sucking scumbags!"
I pulled him by the ear.
Oh, conga line back.
So we get back, I immediately jump on Kane and it's like, what the hell were you thinking with that?
We're going to have to kill them anyway. You realize this, right? We're just
Yes!
wasting work.
But again,
Well, I
everybody
provoked
killed
them when
at
I
the
was
same
about
time.
to talk to them.
Look, it doesn't matter if we kill them at the same time or can't.
If one survives longer than the other, then that's gonna just reset.
Correct. Which would be, how many were on each side of their forces?
10 each.
Oh no, actually not 10 each.
So, Sean said he
So-
wouldn't even say.
Oh, wow.
I would have loved
Silas,
to.
I'm just gonna roll
I would love to have heard how Silas would do this. So, from what y'all can tell, because I think y'all made the necessary checks before, there's 2 obvious Cambions.
Right.
On the demon side, you see 8 mains.
Well, I'm just talking not like distinction. I'm talking numbers.
Yeah, well, no, actually, if you look at it, the demons do have slightly more than the devils.
Oh, okay.
Like I
I
said,
thought the armies were even. Okay.
like you said, you see 8 mains, 4 dretches, and 2 quasists. On the devil side, you see 10 lemurs, 2 imps, and a spine devil.
So still a lot, no matter how you look at
So you're looking at each side having at least more than a dozen. In terms of pure numbers, the demons do have slightly more.
There's some demons in there.
it. Okay. In terms of pure numbers.
Hence, a big reason why the demon seems a lot more confident. Though, from y'all's knowledge, quality of forces are about even.
Right.
Kent,
Yes.
how good is your memory?
Pretty good.
Did you take keen mind?
No.
Just kidding.
Not that
Fuck
good.
you.
I want you to tell me their persuasion, their recruiting speech. Repeat to me their recruiting speech.
I can't do that.
I will.
Have
Roll me an intelligence
yeah,
check.
make an intelligence.
Just a straight recall
Right.
intelligence. And this is a skill check, so you can use your ability, your psychic stuff. And if you,
Not.
it's up to you. Up to you, boo.
How does
You do, you boo.
So do I add anything to that?
You add your intelligence mod,
My
just your
intelligence mod.
yeah.
Oh yeah, it's 18 in total.
No, that's good enough. DC wasn't super high. So he pretty much. So basically, I'm just gonna give you a gist version of it still, but the
All that matters is that the character knows.
yeah, the devil itself was the one making actual offers, basically telling you that you will be rewarded if any of you were to make it to the 9 hells. He would personally make sure that you start off a little higher than the bottom.
If you want to role play it, go ahead and write it down. So this is Asheen talking now. Next time we go in there, Kent, since you have this over tongue, I want you to repeat back. Well, head off each general with the same recruitment speech that they give us whenever we come in, and say it to them before they have a chance to say it, while mentioning their names, and then follow up after that the truth of their situation. And then after that, we need a good way to persuade them, and we also need to figure out what we can get them to do while we wait for a possible loop reset.
Theoretically, repeating back their recruitment speech will disprove the whole spy theory that they have going on, or that one champion will without doubt bring up.
Possibly, yes.
It's worth a shot. Just gonna go in, spout out everything that they were going to before they actually have a chance to do so, and just ham it up.
Good. You are quite the performer, so I trust that you'll do a good job.
Good luck.
So do we go back in first and see if the time loop reset, or
Before we do that, any other ideas? I proposed a game of games to kill the time. You suggest a one-on-one battle, but that entails someone winning, so that could also trigger the reset.
No.
Chris,
My
what
plan
would
was
you
if
do?
they were both going to fight each other, when one looks to be about dead, that's when we jump in and kill them both.
Kanan, what were their names?
Oh.
Leaders.
One is Donphin, that is I believe that was the devil. Let me double check.
Yeah, Dolphin was the devil.
Yeah, Donphin, Donfin, the son of Baal. And the demon is Razis, Razis, son of Raz.
Okay, so your plan was to kill them both and then have both sides surrender to us after their leaders are dead?
That would have been a good option. If we decide to go that route, we can convince both sides we've just murdered both your leaders. Surrender to us, or you'll all be next.
I think I got a better idea. I'm gonna play up their victories over one another. If they know that we're coming from a time loop, or if I open up with everything that they're going to spout at us beforehand, then that should prove that we are in some sort of loop, right? Or theoretically. Then I'm just gonna perform a little ditty and like ham it up like I said I was going to. I was gonna be like, oh yes, there was a time when Donphin of son of Baal decapitated Razias, and then another time when Razias
Eviscerated?
No, not eviscerated. Disemboweled Donphin with the utmost of grace. It's been fun to watch these deaths over and over and over again.
That might
But
I love you. I love
it
you guys.
does. It's not exactly as it's not definitive because you keep coming back for more. Surely one of you must want this to end. Something along those lines. I'm workshopping it.
I like it.
That could work if you're persuasive enough.
Elsa doesn't approve.
Kanan, have you seen me?
Yeah, you're the same guy who jumped across bookcases.
Hey, we don't talk about that.
That's my point. You're good, but sometimes you're not always as good.
I'm
as
not
you
as
think
good
you are.
on my feet, but I can persuade. Give me a chance at least.
I'm not saying
good.
we're not going to give you a chance.
But
Definitely give you a
Penelope
chance.
just says if it
Well,
doesn't.
If it
at least-
goes
because
wrong,
at least-
we might as well just kill them.
At least I'm not gonna call them assholes to their faces or
Well-
idiots.
I mean, at least I was right about that because they clearly are.
Well,
Uh,
If you're right, doesn't mean you should say it.
Well, if anything, if it doesn't work out, and this is Penelope, we can always do your idea next, Kanan. I mean, we got apparently infinite tries as long as we step in and out.
It's
Well,
fair.
actually, we don't know if we keep going in and out. How do we
Yeah,
know when
Gene?
we go in there, they might not be fighting
I
already?
bet you one elastic. What's EP?
Hmm?
For money?
Oh, Elysium.
I
Oh,
bet you one Elysium is going
well, Electrum.
Electrum, thank
to.
you.
Or the others.
I thought I was giving y'all mainly just gold. I don't think I was
Yeah,
giving
we
No,
y'all.
know.
you
Electrum.
gave us an
We've
Electrum.
got some.
Yeah.
I think we've got platinum, silver, and gold.
Yeah.
We didn't get Electrum, did we?
We did get
Yeah.
Electrum.
So I have one of my
At
stats.
some point.
We have
I know y'all. I know y'all got the. I know y'all got the spear, the ornate spear that's
the
that,
ornate spheres made of electrum.
like the bottom half's made of Electrum.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that may have been it.
Yeah, I don't have electrum in my.
Like I don't know if you say you have an Electrum, go ahead and keep it.
I could
But
swear that.
but I
got
swear
one.
I swear I kept it like gold and platinum for y'all.
Well,
Just-
it's possible because you did tell us when we're in a town we can exchange coins.
Regardless,
Yeah,
just make the bet out of gold, just be on the safe side.
No, let's make it zero to be fair.
all right. I mean, if you want to bet a gold piece, it's just a gold piece. You can bet them a copper if you want, for all I care.
I don't know if a machine would take that type of bet.
It's like a copper.
So what's your bet, Abigail? On Matt Watson. Do you think he's gonna succeed?
You know what? I'll put my faith in him.
Take it all bets.
What about the rest of you?
Huh?
I mean,
How much are you betting?
Oh, I'm not debating that. That's definitely true.
are we making bets on whether or not he'll succeed in the plan?
Pretty much.
I
Okay.
suppose so.
Go ahead.
So who's
Go ahead,
bet-
folks. Show me how much faith you've got in me.
So who's betting against him?
That's a good question.
Well,
That is a good question. What about you, Silas? Well, actually, Silas probably would be. Probably.
Silas
he would not be in favor.
Probably
Silas-
would not be in
He's-
favor.
he just said against.
He would be
Said against.
against. I would
Of course you would.
So is
Asshole.
so Silas is betting against you. Anybody else betting against him?
I think you do a better job at stabbing people because I haven't seen you really be persuasive.
Oh.
He did get a deed from somebody.
Watch and be amazed.
He was the one who did convince
from a,
the.
from a teenager?
Yeah,
That's
he
not
did
that
get someone's
impressive.
house.
Well, he was the one who did convince the mushroom from the dryad.
Oh,
Yeah, you
that's
did.
right.
You did just
You
see
did
my
forget about the
negotiating
mushroom,
skills.
I did forget about that. Okay, so character would actually know.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
I did
Especially
just
after we
convince
murdered
the
her
dryad.
friends.
Yeah, and
After we murdered her friends.
Well, I could tell Silas has every reason to doubt you, considering how much. You,
Silas can go fuck himself.
Ken says that in character.
Yeah.
Silas.
Silas is bringing the rope.
You know what? I'll bet a gold piece on that you'll succeed.
So that's 2 gold pieces that you'll succeed. Does that mean Silas has to put up 2 gold pieces himself?
Yep.
Because he's betting against 2 people.
Better get ready to pay up, Sean.
Sure.
Oh,
Let's see
there's
what Sean says.
there's an
Just
ouch.
said ouch.
What? So
Alright.
I'm scared? You're not man enough to show up for a challenge?
He said, yeah, he'll bet. Again, he'll bet.
Okay, anybody else
I'm
in
not
this
a
match?
betting man, but I have my full confidence in Kent.
Yeah, I'll say you can do it, and if you can't, like Penelope said, we just walk in, out, and
So is Silas
try
really
again.
the only one betting against me at this point?
I mean, he clearly doesn't like you.
What about Taisha?
I mean,
Are you
I don't like
betting-
him either.
He's wasting my money on this shit.
You could
Seems-
you could win
Seems
another bet.
Silas
You could
is-
win a gold
is,
piece.
Dead against, dead against you, Kent.
He's dead set against you. I agree.
He has been having it out. You know, I noticed, Silas, you've been having it out against old Kenny here for some time. You know, with the peanut butter creations and all that. Is there something you're not telling us?
He's probably got a mad crush on you.
You're not gonna.
Either that or he's
I've been hearing-
compensating for something.
I've been hearing that you like tying people up. Are we gonna wake up one day and he's gonna be gagged like a pig?
Oh God, no.
All right, let's.
If the gods
Let's see
have,
that so happy.
DM should be keeping it on, and I'm helping derailing the shit.
Maybe.
We risk our lives day to day. Let's not drive any wedges in between us. We need to rely on each other.
I agree.
I do agree with that.
So,
Silas is the one betting against.
so Silas bets 2 coins against each of your coins. So, Yeah, they're okay, and nobody else is
I'll
betting,
just take
right?
a gold
No.
coin.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm
Let's,
keeping my money.
you know what? Abigail, would you hold on to everything?
Sure. I get a coin.
You
Hey,
two
no,
were-
I get the Footloose. You have both coins. Take a Footloose. Have fun.
Yeah, okay.
Alrighty, so
Um,
I guess y'all step right in. Y'all step right in.
Sure, I'll go first.
Yeah.
Alright, y'all Congo line in.
Yeah.
This time, y'all actually see the endings of a battle as
That
Donphan
was fast.
brings his sword right through the gullet of Razius before pulling it out, and he falls dead. And him and the Spine Devil are the last two standing, cheering in victory.
Are the last two standing?
Last two. Then suddenly a flicker, and both are now out of standoff again.
Damn it. See? I think that proves if one side wins, it resets. So, I already know that for sure.
So, they both at a standoff. See you both there. Both of the Cambians approach you.
Oh.
They're about to open their mouth and
Now, let me just stop you both right there. First of all, let me introduce myself. Kent Cornflower, at your service, Bard extraordinaire, and speaker of the Curse Breakers. How are y'all doing today? Well, I turned to Razius. Well, I would ask how you're doing, but considering what I just saw, probably not very well. Now, as for
What?
you, Mr. Donphan, Lord Excellency, son
What?
of Bale. Now, let me weave you a tale, but first, let me go ahead and humor you with a bit of intellect of mine. You were about to recruit us into your efforts into this conflict that you guys have going on. Well, I'm here to tell you that you don't need to do that because you've made us the offer many, many times. And as proof, I can recite word for word your recruitment speech that you were just about to give us.
we'll just say that you just recite it word for word to just save time. And you,
I try to do it as charismatically as possible.
Donphan is kind of paused, lost for words at the given moment because
Lessons, speeches.
those are exactly as Razius is just looking to the side, just confused at the whole situation going on. Apparently they know you quite a bit, fool. You like to run that mouth of yours.
Hey, let's not go throwing words at each other just yet, because trust me, it doesn't end well. Now, I actually have some things to tell you before we proceed with this conversation, if you'd be so kind as to lend me your ears. Not literally, just,
Make it quick. You're already long-winded as is.
Oh, I get that all the time, sir. But trust me, you're going to want to hear this. Oh, sorry, my liege. Was that Razius?
Razius.
Okay. Lord Razius, as I mentioned before, things didn't go so well for you just a few moments ago. The two of you are currently trapped within a time loop curse set upon you by an ancient wizard that we are trying to free from his own unfortunate circumstance. Now, that's how I know what you were going to say. And that's how I know both of you as Donphan, son of Baal, and Razius, son of Gratz. And let's just say that this last time didn't go so well for you, Lord Razius. But the time before that didn't go so well for Donphan either. Lord, I refer to them both as Lord.
Yeah,
Um,
I got you.
Things didn't go so well for Lord Donphan, though, the previous time. You really knocked his head off, if you know what I mean. The fact is that this time loop is going to keep on going over and over and over again, and it's been really fun to watch the brutality. Hell, we even joined some of you on some occasions. That was fun. But fact is that we're kind of getting nowhere fast, and there's no definitive answers to what's going on. It's just going to keep on repeating over and over again. So, my proposition, and I'll just get straight to the point now, my proposition is that you hold off for, say, 24 hours. Give us 24 more hours to break the curse, and then you guys can have at each other for the final time. And really find out who's better.
So-
and for all.
So first, give me a persuasion check, and I'm just gonna give you advantage because fuck it.
Alright.
Because you actually did get assistance from Machine to plan out your speech. He was the one who did give you the idea. So yeah, advantage.
And I need to know if I fail or not.
Okay.
Oh
I
yeah,
got a DC in mind.
got some psychic powers to help him out.
Okay. Yeah. With a +8, that's a 24 in total.
Nice.
One of them
I need to know if it failed.
you passed. The other one just barely failed.
Using my sonic thing. Let's see.
You're basically trying to convince a demon not to fight.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah.
If I recall.
Good luck with that.
Okay, it's a D8.
Do it.
That's a +7.
Perfect. Good one.
You barely failed before you rolled that, and I think and now you broke into the DC was 25 for the
I figured.
for the demon one. They both are like kind of at a loss for words. They were ready to confidently. Here they were ready to confidently recruit a group of what they saw as naive adventurers into their endeavors, beings that they were going to use and manipulate into getting what they want. And after your rundown of basically pitching their own ideas to them verbatim, telling them the many times, some might be little white lies, but enough truth, but more truth than lies, going into it about how one side always had a morbid way of ending the other, and just running through their names, their father's names, and speaking to them like your typical fast-pitch
Just
salesman.
your asses.
You actually see both of them kind of deflated. Like they were ready to fight, and then after hearing everything, they were just kind of like, there's no way this guy's bullshitting us. Even the demon himself was just kind of like at this moment of, I don't give a fuck, I just want to, and then but then he just stopped and thought about it, and he's like, well, what does it matter if I'm gonna win or lose if I can never come to an actual sense of gratitude? So you propose we do what now?
24 hours. In 24 hours, if you don't see us again, you can maul each other to your heart's content. But if you do act before the 24 hours, there's no guarantee that the curse will be lifted, and then it's just going to repeat all over again.
So
Now, we could post some sort of game in the meantime and keep an eye on both of you to make sure the 24 hours goes through. Should there be any disputes between the two in the meantime, we can always arbitrate as a third party. But as long as you keep to your respective sides of this battlefield, there might not be a need for that. If you both can agree to just sit on either side, we don't need to do any games. But if you feel that you need to do something in the meantime, we can facilitate something.
My elf friend has a point.
I'm not even having you roll persuasion because you've already convinced them. Otherwise, I don't want to. Let me go speak to my troops. And the one representing the demons returns back to his troops. And does anybody here speak Abyssal? You do, actually.
I think I do too. I could be wrong.
So you do hear him. Give me a perception check, because he's not shouting. He's not being particularly loud,
Okay.
unless you plan on getting closer.
I mean, I'm curious what they're going to talk about. I know that she probably does, considering her past.
She probably knows Infernal because she's She's
My first one.
oh, did you? Do you not know Infernal?
Oh, I do know. I
You
I
pro-
don't know Infernal.
do know. Goodness.
I'm just gonna throw this out here. You did make a pact with a devil, not a demon. You probably would know Infernal before you would know Abyssal. You, and that's fair enough. You know, you've never, but yeah, Infernal is the language of the devils, and Abyssal is the language of the
It's a
demons.
natural 20.
Okay, so
Inspiration.
A 2.
so
so
I'm
it's
gonna
not-
let you keep Abyssal if that's what you really want.
I don't know who I just picked it.
Sorry, but if you want to switch to Infernal, I'll allow that
to
too.
match up with your pack.
Well, can I take Draconic out and change it with Infernal?
You can do that too if you want. If
That
you
would
want
make
to.
more sense.
So does she know
That way you
Abyssal?
know
or
the
Um,
language of the
So
enemy.
she knew Abyssal right off the bat. She
Oh,
just
okay.
didn't know Infernal.
Infernal.
So with a nat 20, yeah, you can hear it clear as day that he's trying. Like there's, this guy with like a fierce, quick way of talking. He's usually all y'all's interactions was very much to the point with him, while the other one's theatrical. But it still had this fierce backing of like a raging warrior. His tone, his way of speech, everything was basically a mixture of deflation and confusion as he's attempting to relay what he now believes to be some, maybe not true, but a definite possibility that they can't continue this fight if they want to win it. The rest of his troops, many are calling it, are questioning and everything else. They're like, well, we came here to kill. We didn't come here to sit around and yada yada. And then you actually do, all y'all hear this, him raise his voice in Abyssal, saying, 24 hours we will slit their fucking throats. But for now, I'm in charge. You listen to me.
Okay.
So you can confirm that he did convince his side to stand down. The one representing the devils is still there with y'all, and you actually see him thinking prolongedly before looking back towards his troops, and he just simply says, stand aside for right next to y'all in Infernal. Stand aside for now for anybody that understands Infernal.
That I know.
I don't know
Um,
that. I
I
know
and-
don't know
Abyssal.
how to add it, so, but I can say I know it.
Yeah, just swap out Draconic for Infernal and you're
Well, I
good.
put it on her custom, but I can't take Draconic.
That's enough.
but
Okay, so what did you say in Infernal? Sorry.
basically just stand down for now. And you actually see his troops obey him without any question.
Makes sense.
It looks like we've succeeded in.
So far, but in 24 hours, if nothing changes.
So my question is, who's going to stay here and monitor them for 24 hours?
Yes, we can.
If we
Babysit.
if we leave, there's a chance that one side might be impatient, and this will be all for naught.
So all of us going to stay here as a group from the time being?
Do we want to separate and have a liaison go to each side to, I guess, converse with them and keep them as far away from the other side as
Probably
possible?
be best if we do that. It'd probably be best if we have people with high perceptive skills as well as the ability to speak their respective languages.
Right. So
So
who understands them?
I know Abyssal. I can go with the demons.
I don't know either of my. Let me check Hubert real quick. I think.
I can
Can
camp out with the
anyone
demons.
speak with the devils?
Is that Infernal?
Yes.
That's Infernal.
I don't know if I want to admit that, do I?
They already know you made a pact with the devil,
No one knows that.
don't they?
No.
No.
Oh, I guess not.
Kanan
I have my suspicions.
has his
Okay.
suspicions.
Well,
He's
Hubert actually does
everything.
bring up and say, I know Infernal.
All right.
So me and Hubert will go down to the respective camps and
And
does.
I suggest.
I want people to know I'm crazy.
I suggest.
how's your perception?
His perception or persuasion?
Perception.
Oh, his perception's decent. I think I at least have him trained in it.
Yes, I can-
Yeah, actually,
The rest of
no, I do not have him trained in perception.
I suggest the rest of us stay in the middle
I agree.
so that we can help whoever's dealing with whichever side they're doing.
Oh, between you and me, I'd rather deal with the devils than the demons, anyways. Those people seem crazy.
Yeah, I was about to say.
See?
You may not have very high perceptive skills, but at least you're going over to the side that's least.
In our group, who has high perception?
I have a +3.
I have +0.
I have a plus 32 in perception.
I have a bonus. It's not high, but I have a bonus.
So do I.
I will
How's the?
personally offer. I'll take watch over the demons because if he.
Yeah, no, I go with
misbehaves, I
Hubert
don't mind
then
knocking
to watch
him
over
out.
the.
Actually, yeah, but probably
Okay.
would be better than me because you can hit harder than I
They
can.
speak this one?
Okay,
They speak this one.
does
Either that or you and I
I
both
speak
go
both
down
of
there.
them.
Does anyone have?
Well, are we talking about staying?
Did
near
you just
them
admit
or
that you speak both?
watching them?
Yeah, but no one listens to me. So.
No, I heard her. That doesn't,
Okay.
Wait, you speak Infernal as well?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Does
Yeah.
anyone have any
It's an interesting
games they
choice.
know how to play?
I got poker. I got a pack of cards.
As do I.
I've got dice.
Aladdin.
Ah, dice.
too. Or cards or something.
I suggest.
Where's all your little cards you had?
Oh,
Your
they're
deck
over
of
there.
many things?
Actually, you could pull from the deck of many things to try to keep
Deck
them
of
in.
illusions.
Deck of illusions to help keep them entertained
Well,
if
so
you
you
want.
want to give me the deck of many things? I'm all for it, but
I don't know how. Then you
Well,
draw.
should
Then you get. Then you
would
draw
be
the card to
better
steal your
for-
soul.
they should be over there somewhere.
And his crew,
Okay.
and the card games might be more appropriate for. What was it Donphin?
Actually, I've got my flute. I could try to like entertain them with that.
That would be appropriate too. Maybe dice and music.
Plus, I get
We could do both, yeah.
I get to practice in also.
And
Make it drunk fast.
I'm sure the Devils would appreciate a game that requires intellect.
I do have a chessboard.
Do you now?
Yeah.
Perhaps you could play the Cambion, and I can play cards with the rest.
Goes without saying, we're not actually going to be playing these games, but
Right, right.
Right.
alrighty.
Unless we just want to tack on 10 hours.
I want everybody
We're
to
playing
give
on
me
24th. A little different.
a DC's not going to be high, but give me a group charisma check. I will allow I will allow you to choose between deception or persuasion as a bonus,
So group persuasion. So
or deception, or
so what do we choose?
A group charisma check.
you can choose whichever one.
But
Oh.
either can be trained. Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
Now, this is basically y'all's attempt to keep them entertained for the first hour.
Oh,
I'm
both
not-
of mine are plus 3, so
I'm not gonna waste my inspiration, so I'm keeping the 3. It's a
30,
3.
20.
30-20?
30, 20.
Not bad.
I've got an 18.
A 9.
Okay, what'd you get?
14.
I also
I like
have
my
Hubert and
Infernal
Penelope
friends.
roll. Penelope got. I'm gonna say her charisma's pretty decent. Yeah. Oh, she's trained in it. So Penelope got a 12. Hubert failed, so that's.
Hey, Camden. Are you into your wishing blood or what?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the rest. Did you want me to get you a soda?
Hey,
Okay.
hey, real quick, what's Silas's bonus?
Taking school then.
Hold on.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I know he has
He
a
has a +3.
+3. He passes.
You passed, Sean.
Okay, so there was more pass than failures. So y'all continue to play. Roll me a percentile, Roy.
Percentile.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear. Okay.
We're gonna wait for Canyon to finish his potty.
Can I roll performance for my flute?
Oh yeah. Matter of fact, in your particular case, you can choose to roll performance over persuasion or whatever. Again, this is.
No. I would definitely take persuasion.
Oh, okay. But if you just want to play your flute just for the hell of
I'm
it.
just playing so I can practice.
Okay. But
Let's not rely on my talents for musical entertainment.
what'd you get?
That one.
There. and you're with the devils or
Yeah.
demons.
Yeah.
Demons, right?
Yeah.
So you're just playing, and they're just kind of looking at each other, just kind of like. Almost sounds like he's speaking abyssal with his flute.
Oh wow, it's that good, huh? Okay. If I see any sort of like discontent or contempt for my playing, I will immediately put the flute away. But until then, I'm just gonna keep on practicing.
No real discontent, but like they do seem like they are kind of looking at you with it's pretty fucking bad.
Wanna try again?
Not yet.
Okay.
Can anybody give me another group persuasion check?
Yeah.
I'll have Cannon give me his when he gets back.
Oh, let's see if I roll better.
18.
Actually, you know what? I'll do a different dice. Hey, it's 15.
Okay.
Also 15.
24.
Anybody want a drink?
I'll take a pineapple.
Can you give me can you give me a voodoo?
Pineapple voodoo.
Pineapple.
2 pineapples and a voodoo.
Yes, sir.
Voodoo.
There's enough pineapple.
So I don't need a sheen to roll because that's enough passes. Julio, roll me a percentile.
That shit.
A percentile.
Yeah.
Oh, you're rolling percentile now. Interesting. I don't like it. That's suspicious.
Dude, I'm gonna send fine, so I'll try to do
That's a 45.
Okay. Everybody, go ahead and roll me another persuasion or deception.
So we're trying to keep them from fighting, right?
Yeah, every hour, so 2 hours have passed so far.
Oh,
Did I
wow.
get inspiration or natural one?
No, but if you have inspiration, you can re-roll it.
Hey,
Ooh,
I didn't have it marked though.
It's okay.
actual one.
so Sean says he has dice. He's got a +3 to, I guess, one of them.
No,
Yeah.
no,
I've
plus
been-
3 is his bonus
Oh, that's
So
bullshit.
which one?
to persuasion.
Oh, okay.
Or
Okay.
I guess.
So, Nat 1, what'd you get?
I got 4 altogether.
17?
Oh,
Yeah.
I got a
13.
26.
26, 13. Can you go ahead and roll? You're going to need a roll persuasion for this one because I'm rolling for Silas at the moment. Sorry, Sean, if you're not here, you don't get to roll.
That's a
You're
21.
fine.
He didn't.
Oh, wow.
He didn't. That was his.
He just said his bonus.
That was
So,
his bonus.
yeah.
For persuasion, yes?
So one of them actually did also get a nat 1, but everybody else passed enough. Laura, roll me a percentile.
2 d10s.
I know how to roll, not that stupid.
I'm just reminding you. We don't really roll percentile all that.
That's true, yeah.
Was that 14?
It's a 14.
14.
Hour 3 passes. Everybody, give me a another persuasion check. Promise
Are
you.
you freaking kidding
I
me?
promise you, this is going somewhere.
So during that hour, I'm gonna.
Nat 20. I have inspiration by voice.
So far, all 3 of them are
I don't
passed.
like your roll. You
So
should
we're-
get
we're
inspiration
We're
for
basically
rolling
just like
once.
trying to chat them up
Right.
and keep
I could have
calm.
gave someone
Mhm.
inspiration.
And if y'all,
Yeah. Hey, that's a 17 for me.
so far, 1, 2. What did you get, Laura?
4, but I
Okay.
got that 1.
So 1 failure, 1, 2, 3, 4 successes, 1 failure. What'd you get?
22.
What'd you get?
16.
Alrighty, Cannon, roll me a percentile.
Alright.
We're just doing this 24 times.
That's an 87.
You suddenly see a flicker, and then a flick as the time around y'all go, and you see the devils slowly, or the devils and the demons, slowly but surely fading away. And they're looking at you inquisitively, telling you, and one of them says in Abyssal and in Infernal respectively, are they fading away?
It seems your time here is done.
Good
What do
luck
you-
on your next battle.
What do you, and then suddenly, much like the previous room, y'all see, much like the charm room, that room is generally a blank space.
And that is how negotiations work.
Well done, all of you.
I'm not
Very
gonna
good.
lie,
Very good.
if y'all did make that a fight, I was half afraid I bit off more than I could chew because that would have been almost 30 pieces on the board. And like a part of me was thinking to myself, do I really want to do this?
See, that's
They're
another-
going the persuasion route. Maybe I should make it a challenge for them, but like I was like low keying. I kind of want y'all to succeed.
Oh, wow.
Damn, we don't get to loot them. That's okay.
That's fine. We don't have to fight them either.
Well,
And
Oh, yeah.
that
that would have been
is
fun.
another job well done.
With them going after each other, it's not like you had to fight all 30 yourself.
Yeah.
But
Let's do it.
That would have been a lot for you to manage.
So,
yeah,
So-
I was low key. Well, I would have done it to myself anyways.
so how many curses is that we're up for now? 5 that we've broken?
We're still not breaking this one yet.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Not
We
done
broke
yet.
one.
So-
We broke this one.
We've got
we
a
broke
bunch of mini ones for this big one.
Right, a bunch
suppose
of
that's
smaller
true.
ones.
This is practice.
There you go.
So
that's
where
it.
where
there
do
you
we
go, practice.
so where do we go
I like
next?
the way you think.
Oh, speaking of practice, I don't know if you guys heard, but one of those, some of those demons, like, flat out thought that my flute playing was me speaking of this.
That's fascinating.
I rolled a nat one.
You rolled in that one, so they're basically, it was
Basically
like.
Yeah, it sounded like I was playing, like I was speaking of this through my flute.
Mm. Where do we go next?
Well, from here, let me check my handy dandy map.
Just the methods, right? That should be all it's
From here, we actually, well, it takes us to the method room if I remember right.
I think one of them is from
Oh,
here.
we
One
also
of
have
them
to find a
goes.
certain book in the
Like
library.
southeast. Yes, we do need to go back to the library. We can actually go back to the kitchen, and from there go straight to the library. From the library, we can go to the method room.
I say we find the book first.
That would probably be the easiest thing. Well, maybe. Because
Well-
the automatons say not to touch the book.
Right. I suggest we do the Miffids first, since
Sure,
we're still
sure.
well rested, just in case something goes
Plus,
wrong
we
with
could
the
always rest
library.
in the library also.
Right. We can
That's
rest
fair
in the
point.
library before we get the book.
That's a fair point.
Yeah.
Alright, so we go kick the methods asses first and then we go back to the library, yeah?
Sure.
Sounds good. That way, if any of you were hankering for a fight, now's the
cornflake.
time to
You sure you don't? You sure
use
you?
that aggression.
You sure? You sure y'all don't want to talk
That's a
the
new
meth?
one.
Y'all don't want to talk the methods down next?
Yeah, can
Something
one
tells
of
me
you
they-
sacrifice yourself so we can have your essence?
Before
Just
we,
one of you.
Right. Before we
Tell me
do
they wouldn't be
the
game
method
for that.
room, how exactly do you use that? I'm assuming it's a sort of enchantment or spell that's given to
Scrolls,
you.
so.
Yes, as I understand it, it's a command word for the room itself to change the landscape, if you will.
Just like Metal Gear.
Well, we still need ice, magma, dust, and mud.
What's Metal Gear?
So we'll see what
All of us? You're the one
what
who should know
landscape
that.
appears, and if
Artificer.
it's a landscape that we've already encountered, I will be quick to use the command word and
Alright.
until we get to a landscape that we would desire.
That sounds fun to me.
How many methods did you guys fight in those rooms?
Wasn't it like
2.
6 or 8?
Something
Is it-
like that.
Is there in the range?
Well, there are two types that you guys have fought so far, right?
So you need 4 more.
What, steam?
Steam and
Smoke.
water is
Steam,
one.
steam and smoke.
Yeah, okay.
Steam and smoke.
Great. So
We got like 4 more to go.
Somewhere between 6 and 8, you said.
I believe so.
Machine, would it be possible to, do we need all of the methods essences? Or
Yes.
do we just need one of each?
one of each.
One of each.
So if we kill one,
If we
take
kill one,
and
could
switch
you
it.
potentially alter the landscape right then and there?
Yes, as long as we collect the essence before doing so.
Alright, we could probably do this in one fell swoop then,
Pretty quickly, yes. Theoretically.
theoretically.
We'll find
Depends on
out.
how many they throw at us.
Right.
It's worth a shot.
There's always a possibility that.
There's always room for error.
Right. We'll just see what happens.
Okay. By the way, I think you guys have a bet that you need to settle.
Yeah, you'll do.
We do.
Yeah. Both of y'all get
I
a gold. Both of y'all get a
Silas
coin.
owes some money.
Yeah, Silas loses 2 gold points. You lose 2 gold points, Sean. And each one of you. He did agree to this, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
And
yeah, he did.
each one of y'all gain
He
a
said, hell yeah.
a gold
He said,
point.
hell yes.
I say Schmuck and Dwarven.
Wow.
I got these.
Oh no, however will I survive?
That was a big bet.
Right?
Oh yeah. I'm surprised he didn't.
Okay.
I tapped Footloose on the head for being a good, little goalkeeper.
Honk, honk, honk.
Just so you guys know, I, the player, was really tempted to bet a really high amount and use my portent to make sure I win. Which is why
That sounds like the sheet
And
right
should
there.
have.
then I
That would've been
realized,
amazing.
oh,
What does Sheen
a
do there?
sheet
That's a
would
neat-
not do that.
That's a neat trick. You need
Jen
to
on
teach me
the
how to
other
do
That's
that.
something, yeah, Jen would do that.
Jet would have done that. That's called role playing, understanding your character.
Right?
Yeah.
I was so tempted though.
We head back through the kitchen and on
Jet's
the
forever gonna be
actually,
a part of
wait,
your-
let's check.
So y'all going to the method room or the
Yeah.
library?
We're gonna go to the method room first.
Method room.
Methods.
Alrighty.
Their asses and do some combat.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? I have here. Did we ever go through the other door in the method room?
I don't know.
I don't think we did because I never
What?
marked it as anything.
What?
Yeah, there was a door we didn't go through at
There
the
was a
method
door in the
room
method room
and
we haven't gone through.
Which
fiend room.
door? Which door?
Well, I don't know about
I
the
have-
method room, but definitely the fiend room.
Really?
There was a
There's
door we didn't go
right.
through.
There's the room from the method room that goes to the gift room,
Mm-hmm.
and then the other one goes to the library. I haven't marked that there's a third room in the method room.
And then there's a room in the fiend room.
There's a room in the fiend room that we don't know where that goes.
Yeah, actually, can we go ahead and go through that door before we go to the methods?
Sure.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't
Y'all go through the door, and funny enough, it brings you to the methods.
That's what I
That's
figured.
the
But I
last
wanted to be
connection.
sure.
All right.
And I'm not bullshitting either.
No, that's
Well, I
fine.
believe you. Let me just draw my little thing
Well,
here.
it seems we found a shortcut to the method room after all.
So I've already rolled this.
Oh. I
So-
thought Taisha's level was level 3 for a second.
What would I do?
No. It just looked like
Oh,
he had you down as a level 3 warlock.
I told you I'm done.
No, I was just trying to figure out why
You ain't
So,
dumb.
through all
Why
the-
you,
Kind of special.
2 levels above you.
why you call yourself dumb? You ain't dumb.
Look at the bright side.
Don't do what?
Hubert after he's drunk.
Give me a second because I got a lot of deleting now because I rolled initiative for every single one of those fuckers just in case y'all did fight them, and now I gotta take
That
them
would've
off
been an
the
epic fight.
and now I gotta take them off the initiative table.
Badass
It would have been the fight against the side winds all over again.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, the idea
Yeah,
is
but at least we had two
well-
attacks now.
well, and not just that, but they wouldn't just be fighting y'all; they would be fighting each other. Like the idea is that for the most part, unless y'all were dumb enough to go around and aggro every single one around you,
Heck yeah.
there would have there would have been plenty of cases where this one's going after this one and this one's going after this one and then this one's going after you because you attacked them. That's pretty much how I'm justifying like the big numbers because otherwise, if all of these fuckers came after just y'all, you'd die.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
Definitely.
would have been TPK. Like some of these are like some of these are like a CR
my next character.
some of these are like a CR 1/8, but still, the Cambians
they
themselves.
have a lot of resistances and stuff, don't
Yeah,
they?
not just that, but the Cambians themselves were CR5s each.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
they're pretty tough.
Yeah, it would have been a challenge.
Well, to fight all 30 of them.
Yeah.
Would have died in battle, an honorable death.
I don't know, like the shatter probably would have gotten a bunch of them because I have shatter and I could have used it with I could even used it as a third level if I needed to, but I would probably be using slow and
Yeah.
on waves of dudes to
Yeah.
keep them from overwhelming. Yeah.
It would have still been an extremely difficult fight.
Oh,
Some of
yeah.
us probably would have died, if not all of us.
Yeah, or at least drop a few times.
Definitely.
All right, fellas. Y'all walk into the method room, and from what y'all can tell, this time it's a swirling dust storm.
That's good. That's what we need.
All right.
And yeah, everybody, go ahead and roll me initiative.
Here are the figures.
If somebody can go ahead and do me a favor and line those figures out themselves, that would you be doing me.
I got a
You would
10.
certainly be doing me a solid.
I love having advantage on
Hey, I only got one better than you.
You need to
That's
switch,
my third one in a
you need
row.
to switch that dice
These
out.
are my Asmar dice.
Whirl it again.
Why?
Roll it on the table. Like put your dice bowl on the table.
Well, it likes me. That's a 19.
See, you're kind of like you're uneven here.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Oh well. Look at that. Oh my god.
What'd you get now?
Another one?
It's a fucking 20.
See,
See?
it has to be
It's all
level.
about
Can I
them.
keep that
It's
one?
all about them angles,
Why
though.
not? That's not fair. I get inspiration, damn it.
You do have inspiration, so
You did.
you can waste the inspiration
Is
for
Hubert-
that.
I don't have inspiration.
Yeah, that
Oh,
was
no,
huge.
wait, I got an inspiration.
Oh, no, that's right. You were saying that you would
Actually,
have
don't
to
worry
take
about that. Sorry, we've been doing the power of imagination for methods.
Yeah.
What?
So
True.
Oh,
sorry,
yeah,
sorry
that's
about
true.
that. We are go ahead and leave them out there because we might still use that depending on how y'all go about things.
Right.
But yeah, for methods, it's always been the power of
Power of imagination.
Power of imagination.
Yeah, because they're minions.
Yeah.
No.
They're like
It's fine.
quite literally.
No.
Yeah,
You might not.
especially the
You better
dust
not.
ones.
Yeah. The dust and wind, right?
Yeah.
It's
Imagine they're pretty
mine.
weightless.
What's yours is mine. What are you
Doing over there.
Friendly, what's yours is mine?
Okay, so 25-20.
No!
22?
No,
23.
leave mine alone.
23.
That's what I thought. Trying to take my
Okay.
dice. How dare you?
You want a cookie or something?
Alright.
You want a cookie?
Wait, do we
I
not
do want a
finish
cookie. 20 to 15.
it? Keep going.
15 to 10.
Keep going.
I got a 10.
All right.
Wow.
Keenan's talking.
Oh yeah,
about
somebody
this
roll
one.
for
No,
Silas
it's
for me.
probably you.
Oh yeah, I'll roll for him.
Oh, wait,
What's
hold
it-
on.
Roll for science.
John, what's your initiative? We'll roll for you, but what's your initiative?
10 to 5.
5.
5, and I guess you got 4.
No,
Oh, he has a 0 to
I got
initiative,
3.
So whatever's on the dice.
I only have +2 to initiative. I rolled now.
Sean got a 16
Oh, Silas
Damn.
got 16.
Plus
All
0.
right.
plus 0.
Plus 0.
5 for Sheen and 4 for Taisha. Aisha.
Nah.
Okay.
You want me to buy you a nice
These
big
are actually fairly tanky, aren't they?
Yeah. Oh, pink. Pink sparkly.
Pink sparkly one.
Pink sparkly.
Or the park. That was pretty easy.
Yeah.
We could have bought one at San Japan. They had one.
Yeah.
I saw a big pink one.
No one's sparkly.
One of my
Yeah,
favorite.
that's true. So what you know you do is you just like dip it in glue and then put glitter all over
And
it.
then I get glitter everywhere.
Oh,
That sounds like a bad idea.
Yeah.
Right? Everyone has glitter everywhere.
Right.
Yeah, damn tight, show your damn dice.
Alright.
that other one.
Right?
It's pixie dust.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
Asmar dust.
There you go.
As Marcos.
What's the Az and Azimah?
What is how?
Top of the initiative.
Hi, George.
So that was black hair on that.
In this dust storm, Kent, you can barely see 10 feet ahead of you.
That's right.
Just saying.
Is he ready to go?
You're at the top of the initiative. What are you doing?
Let's see.
I waste them with my crossbow.
Oh, and by the way, roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh. Yay. That's always lovely. Okay. Has a 17 hit you?
17's good.
Actually, yeah, 17. Alright, good. Do I feel anything or any sort of... Okay.
You're okay.
How's the lighting in here?
The lighting is doesn't matter. You have disadvantage because of the sandstorm, regardless of lighting.
So I can't see any of these fuckers?
You can't see any of these fuckers. You know the fuckers are there because y'all fought these fuckers plenty of times. But as far as seeing the fuckers, you can't see any of them. Fuckers.
Chris, I'm gonna text you something real quick.
Bum, bum, bum.
How can everybody else see me?
Well, y'all are close enough. Y'all basically can't see out within 10 feet of yourself.
Whoa.
Assuming that y'all didn't break off.
Alright. Yeah.
We
Chris,
just got
I'm
in
gonna
there,
see
so
something.
we're still in the Congo line.
Abigail, you're up next. So think about what you're gonna do.
Footloose. He's a goose.
Honk.
So one day,
Kick off your podcast.
we need to get some blasting powder and just strap it to Lane Pisa.
No.
As a last ditch effort, we send that one in, just like they did in World War. Was it World War II? Where they,
Yeah.
strap bombs to the animals and send
Yeah.
them under
Yeah, you know that didn't work, right?
Yeah, but in D&D, it's gonna fucking work.
It's like every other game. Strap onto some kind of animal we have.
Right.
It'll
They ended
work.
it- yeah, they
You
ended
can
it-
just rebuild Lane Pisa
Exactly,
stronger,
it only-
better,
oh, yeah.
faster.
In a long rest, you get them back. It's no big deal.
Oh, it took me like a while to make this son of a bitch. No.
Well,
No, it doesn't work that way.
technically,
Okay.
I have a familiar. If it's not too heavy, I can fly it in.
Now, in my game, you will have to pay the gold every time that fucker dies.
Well,
Oh,
shit.
yeah, 'cause
All right.
he- yeah.
I'm from familiar. I think it's like 10 gold pieces to cast, but I could be wrong.
I'll double check that for you.
What are you doing, dude?
I'm going to try and use one of my illusion cards to see if I can get a reaction from these things.
Draw
see
it.
if they'll disperse,
Why do you want them to disperse?
so we have an idea of where they are.
But
Because right now they're probably all, from what I can tell,
Well-
they're all blending around each other.
If they run away from us, we're still not going to see them.
Well, they could give them a target depending on what you summon.
That's true.
That they
yeah,
that
if
they
if
go.
They break apart
But
enough
if
from
they
each other.
converge on the illusion, that's another thing.
If they do, or they could also run separate ways from you.
Depending on what you summon, let's see. Like, I'm curious. Give me.
I would at least want to try it.
No, I'm excited
I
because you.
still have like upwards of 49, 50 cards to
Oh.
use. So.
Nice.
Alright.
A queen of diamonds that you throw 10 feet ahead of you,
Going.
and you see this this old, gangly-looking woman.
Damn it.
Everybody, roll me knowledge nature.
Nature. I don't have nature. I don't have any intelligence.
Does Asheen or Kanan have knowledge nature?
Negative.
Hubert does.
I think I do.
Okay, you and you're
Do I get
a
advantage on this?
yes, actually, you're
Yeah.
you're a fae elf.
Well, I mean, that was a 10 and a 1, so it's a 15 total.
Hubert actually, and he would have advantage because he's the same thing as you. Yeah, he got a
Cool like that.
he got a 20. You got a 10 and a 1. What was the high
So it's a
one?
15.
You would know this, and Hubert would know this too. Hubert's like, how the hell did you summon a night hag?
Oh,
Just good, I guess.
don't worry, it's not going to hurt us.
Hold
Just
on.
illusion. No
These things are
problem.
scary. So yeah, so you see this gang. It looks like a gangly old woman, skull strapped to her side, and a purplish, and her skin is very purplish. And as she comes out, she's like, I'm assuming you throw it 10 feet ahead of you.
Okay.
All right, that's your turn, or unless you got a move or bonus action.
Do I see any sort of reaction from them?
So far, nothing. So far, nothing.
In that case,
Mostly because it's not their turn yet.
is there any sort of like elevated terrain of any sort?
As far as you know, it's very much flat in this room.
Then I will hold my action. Well, I already used my action. Damn it.
you have a bonus action.
You got a bonus action
I
and
do,
you got
but
a
I
move
can't
action.
really do anything with bonus right now. Now I can.
Why not with your bonus action? Throw
I
it.
can use cunning action.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you can.
You sure can, Simon.
Disengages the one that makes.
But-
How does it work?
And prevent
Basically-
attack or opportunity.
Basically, yeah, if you're in melee range with something and you don't want to get hit while you run away, you disengage. Damn. You disengage.
Oh, okay. Somewhere there's a really high. Is there anywhere like in this room that I don't see as much sand brushing about?
You can't see anything past 10
Damn
feet,
it.
bro.
I'm pretty much used
And it's
to
not
this fight.
sand so much as a dust storm.
Dust, okay. I'm pretty much gonna be useless in this fight.
What you could do is just
hold bonus action to do it side but
No,
yours.
I can't because I have to hit.
you could
with
just
melee
hold your
weapon
turn
first.
and wait till someone goes out in front of you.
Well, he already did an
I already
act.
used an action.
He used an action for the deck of
I
the
used the
illusions.
action for the deck of illusions.
Oh,
You're
that's
pretty
true.
much done.
Which one of these days is gonna pay off?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much done. Like, there's nothing else I can do.
Abigail, your turn. Roll me a Constitution saving throw. Go ahead and roll me a con save for Tall Geese too. And if he's sitting outside, Footloose.
Does this involve breathing?
No.
Okay.
Okay. For Tall Geese. Yeah, 5 for Tall Geese.
Tall Geese takes
Oh, that's great.
3 slashing damage.
14 for me.
You're doing good though.
I know we were doing most of them earlier about putting Footloose in my backpack.
Oh yeah, if y'all know yeah, we're going in there, yeah, Footloose. You probably would put Footloose somewhere where he or she would be safe.
Page open? Okay. I can go 9 feet ahead of Kent, so you can see me in range, somewhat.
You do know that we usually go increments of 5.
I know.
So
But-
10, if you go 10 feet, he'll still see you.
10 feet.
Yeah. So you walk past the night hag.
Yeah.
That's right next to the night hag, more or less. It's an illusion. You know it's an
Yeah.
illusion.
I know Weapon of the Illusion.
Okay.
I'm just like, Where are these sons of bitches?
Actually, if you go 10 feet ahead from the group, you do see one of the methods about 10 more feet ahead, just kind of sitting there flying.
So where am I right now? I can't see him at right.
No, you can see him. You still got 20 more feet of movement if you want to move ahead some more.
Because I think concealment gives cover just
The night hag's just sitting there, just.
I'll put up my crossbow
Mm-hmm.
and shoot the meth head 10 feet in front of me.
Okay, shoot that meth head.
No, we're in a sandstorm of wind. No, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, because you would have disadvantage.
Yeah.
Dust storm, by the way, but yeah.
So I'll tell the group, I move 10 feet. I saw one 10 feet ahead of the hag,
And you move. Okay.
and I move 10 feet more.
So you move up to the method.
Yeah, let the group know.
You see the method,
Yeah.
and you see about maybe 3 more around it. And go ahead, roll to attack if that's your goal, if that's your aim.
That's my name.
Yeah.
I missed.
What was the total?
Oh, the first one I missed.
Well, what was the total?
An 8.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Jeez Christ.
Did you miss with all 3?
Oh, 2.
Oh yeah, 2. Damn, you almost never miss. Well,
Yeah.
Footloose can have a chance.
No, wait. 11.
11. Funny enough, if you were fighting a different method, you would have, but these things have a slightly higher AC.
Okay, so now for tall geese here,
For tall
what can you
geese.
do? He was better than I did. 16 base.
Yeah, he hits for sure.
10 damage. 10 force damage.
Okay, 10 force damage.
If that does anything.
Oh no, force damage. I don't think there's many things that resist force
Yeah.
in this game. Alrighty.
And pick one of the guys to attack. So,
Hmm?
yeah.
Yeah. So, start of your next turn. Oh, I guess that's the end of your turn.
Yeah.
Next turn, 4 of the methods surround you and Footloose. Or Tall Geese.
Tall geese took 3 damage, right? I should
Yeah.
take it down.
2 attacks going your way.
Mhm.
They would have went after the hag, but they would have. At least one of them would have, but. 2 attacks going your way and 2 attacks going to Tall Geese.
Tall Geese is AC is 15,
Okay.
mine is 19.
Okay. 2 of them are flanking you and 2 of them are flanking Tall Geese. Of course, with your insane AC, I'm pretty sure that misses. Oh wait, no, that was a 15 and they got a +4, so 19. I know you got it. I know you want to do it.
Obscurement works. If it's lightly obscured, it gives it
Sure, why not?
disadvantage
I'll pop
on wisdom
shield.
checks to find them.
Alrighty, you pop shield and it bounces off. Seeing this,
Obscured, you just can't
the
see
other method
them.
instead
as long as you can see them,
shoots a cone at you and Tall Geese.
So you just have to be able to see them.
Give me a DC. Give me a dexterity check.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do a wisdom check.
You and Tall Geese.
Dexterity, huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Tall Geese is a net 20.
Okay, good for Tall Geese.
I know, right? For me, it's a 17.
You pass. Next 2 attacks go after the next 2 surrounding Tall Geese. Each one attacks him. That's a miss.
Whoever's within 10 feet of them can see them.
That's a hit. Let's see if it crits. I don't know if Tall Geese has shield or not.
No.
And it does a grand total of, they don't hit hard, 4 damage.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, no, these
y'all
things are absolute.
hear you hear some scuffling and some you do hear him say, I see one of them ahead before you, or her say, I see one of them ahead before Abigail goes deeper.
Sean
and-
said that he's signing off.
Huh?
Sean said that he's signing off.
Good night, Sean.
Well, it's Silas's turn, so whoever's controlling Silas, who's doing Silas?
I don't have his character sheet, so I have no idea what it is.
Let me check the individual.
Yes, that's all
I
right.
can try to.
Yeah, if anybody has access to his character sheet, because I do not.
Since
If
Tall
you made
Geese
it on.
got
Uh,
20, do I get inspiration?
Did
Or
Tall
Tall Geese
Geese
does.
roll in that 20?
Tall Geese do a net 20. It's your call.
I
Yours
think
is
it's the player regardless, right? So since
Yeah,
you
I've got his character.
since you the player did roll it, yeah, I'll say you have inspiration.
So you,
All right, it's
It's Silas's turn.
Silas's turn.
Is anybody hurt?
No. wow.
Tall Geese is, but he's
He took 4 points of damage.
well, he took a grand total I think of 7 at this
so
point.
so far.
I'm gonna have Silas, because he's got a decent AC, move up towards Abigail. Can you see Abigail?
He can see Abigail. He can see 4 methods surrounding Abigail and Tall Geese. He
Are
can
they
get.
in melee range?
Not only are they in melee, he can actually get into flanking with one of them.
Sure, I'll have him
Do
do
it.
it. I'll have
Hey.
him.
Is he gonna flank with Abigail or Tall Geese?
He'll flank with Abigail,
Alrighty.
and then I'll have him attack one of the maps. If I hit, I might pop Divine Smite. We'll see. Does a 16 hit?
It does, but you do have advantage.
I do. Well, it's a good thing I had advantage.
Yeah.
So 16 to hit it,
Mhm.
and I guess I can pop a smite. I just do it first level. So that's gonna be. Damage, it's still standing.
Yeah, I'm assuming you went. Well, you would. I'm assuming you're gonna go after the one that's already hurt, but yeah, it's still standing.
It's still alive.
It's yeah. It's like I'm still standing.
I love that song.
Okay, so he has sorcery points. Oh, so that's how he's been doing his bonus action then.
Yeah.
I'll pop 2 sorcery points, the bonus action, and inflict wounds on it.
Alrighty. I think you're ready to hit.
That's cocked. Oh, I still have advantage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, 15 to hit?
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah. First one was a 1.
Well, you are rolling for Silas.
Alright. Does a 7 kill it?
Yes, actually.
No.
So as you see Silas drive his sword into the Mephit's gut while skewered on the sword, you place your hand right on the Mephit's head, inflicting wounds and turning the Mephit into a pile of dust.
We can pick things up as free actions, right? Or was it free action?
Interact objects, right?
Yeah, interacting with objects.
Sure,
You can
yeah.
Do one for a free action.
He's gonna grab the essence of what's left of it on the ground
Mm-hmm.
and yell out, "I've got one of the essences!"
Silas, it sounds very responsible of you. Did something
Oh
happen?
wait, hold on, sorry. I got one of the essences, guys!
Oh, damn.
That's for you, Sean.
And no, I got a bow. And here, put it here.
Okay,
They're
alrighty.
cute,
They're
right?
cute.
The next two methods, actually, I'll have them go after Silas because he saw him take one of their guys out.
That's fine.
Actually, one of them gets into a position and spews a cone of dust at Silas, you, and Tall Geese.
Okay.
Con save.
Con save for all three. Or, no, reflex save for all three
Dex
of them.
save.
Dex
Yeah.
save.
Okay.
Yeah, dex save.
18 for Tall Goose.
Oh shit, he has a +0.
Yep.
Is it just one save?
Yeah.
That's
I
a
failed.
7.
I failed.
Both y'all fail. You're
Yeah.
blinded for 1 minute.
Oh,
Dust in the eyes. Dust in
Oh
the eyes.
no! I can't see. What should I do?
As the second method that's coming up flies up and slashes at Silas,
He's got advantage.
Yeah, he certainly does.
he still misses.
Wow. These things suck.
7 and a 1. Next one is Penelope, and
You can change the room now, can't we?
You
Yeah.
can, but I
It
think
has to be on my turn.
Yeah.
We're going
Now
by
that
initiative.
said, Penelope could possibly damage one of these things,
mhm.
and then when you change it, it should still retain its hit points theoretically.
It depends on what the reset does.
Yeah,
Right. That-
because y'all have never saw the reset happen while the
But
methods
we're
were still up
dealing
and
with
running.
like different dimensions. We're probably hopping to different dimensions.
True.
So whatever is damaged is damaged, but then we go
No.
to a new area with new methods.
Fair.
So Penelope will go ahead and
I think-
run into the dust storm, hearing what's going on. She'll get into flanking position with one of the ones that's attacking Silas,
Okay.
and
Honestly, I think we're better off
attempt to hit it with her. Weapon, her
Yeah.
warhammer.
holding our action
That
until
would-
your turn.
Yeah, that way it's faster.
Yeah.
She misses. Two
Right now,
fives
just
in a row.
wasted effort.
So she just runs in. It's like, I'll help, I'll help, I'll help. I didn't help. And now it's Hubert's
Bless
turn.
her for trying.
Yeah.
Now it's Hubert's turn. He's gonna bonus action, activate his Crimson Right, take 5 damage. Ooh. Oh wow, he's supposed to be at max HP now, isn't he?
Yeah, it should be.
Everyone had a long rest.
So he's gonna go in and he's gonna flank with the other one that's surrounding Silas and be like, I'll help! As a bonus, it hits higher. So he has 18 on the die. Nat 1 for the advantage. 18 on the die for the first one. So you see him go in to one of the methods with his rapier. I don't think these things have any particular resistance to cold, but let me double check. Oh, they're actually vulnerable to a certain element that y'all may or may not find out. But it ain't cold. So he does 10 damage for the first hit and his second attack. That hits, but he hits, but no crit.
Yeah, isn't it
Damn,
product when you
6.
do it?
So 21 damage total to one of the other methods.
Oh, you did it Divine Smite. So he did both.
Yeah, he's been 1-2ing it a lot.
Sword attack,
Mhm.
which left.
Would be one of these. I
That
believe.
sounds so nice.
Kanan, it is your turn.
Alright, bonus action, I'll do my Crimson Right. Hey, for only 1 damage.
Yeah, good. You have to roll a d6 for that?
Yep.
Dang.
He got 5 on his.
Uh-huh.
To add the extra damage, everything.
He poked himself a little harder than he meant to.
He intended, yeah.
I'm gonna move up to where all the fighting is.
You do see one that's Hubert's on that looks like it's pretty hurt.
Can I flank with Hubert?
At the moment,
Or can I flank with one of them?
Penelope's flanking with one that's surrounding Silas, with another with the other. You can flank with Tall Geese.
Sure, I'll flank with all this.
He's too cute. I'm the flank with.
I'm gonna add a cannon onto him later on.
Nice. Does a 15 hit?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, 15 does hit.
Well,
The goose cannon.
Goose cannon, yeah.
You can call
Oh, it can be a sonic. It can be a sonic cannon. It opens its mouth and it honks.
Oh.
It's called, I was gonna say call it the honker.
Yeah, nice.
The honk cannon.
There you go.
18
I
damage.
hate my son.
Ah, yeah. You didn't kill it yet, but you made it. You made it work. You hurt it a lot.
Second attack. Well, that's an 18 on the die.
Yeah, that hits. Just don't roll low.
15 damage.
Yeah, you kill it. As this one crumbles into a pile of dust itself. With that being
Can you
said,
attempt to gather some essence just in case?
Just in case we need extra, sure, I'll kind of quickly, as it's crumbling, I'll just hold up my hand and grip it up. Try to shove it in the pocket.
as that happens, two more methods decide to surround you next. And one of them positions themselves. Y'all two are already... I want you, Penelope, Hubert, and Tall Geese to all give me a con save.
Tuggy failed.
I think Penelope failed. Yeah, Penelope failed.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Hubert got a nat 20 though.
Use inspiration.
Does a 13 pass?
Yes. So, what did Tall Geese get?
Yeah, Nat. He got Nat 1.
So, Tall Geese is blind, and Penelope are blinded for 1 minute.
You got a big old sword, I just kind of turn it and it all blocks them.
The second one, while flanking with this one, still attacks you.
Go for it.
Does a 21 hit.
Yes.
See if it crits. No crit. It does a grand total of 3 damage. Last but not least, because he rolled so low on his initiative. Well, not last. He's actually going before some. Asheen, it's your turn.
Oh, shoot.
Alright,
You rolled better than
may
I
I close my eyes to avoid making a con check?
Oh yeah, Julio, make me a con save. And I forgot both Penelope and Hubert needed one.
18 on the die, so
You pass.
20 total.
Here fell. Penelope takes 1d6 or 1d8 slashing damage. No, this is actually the initial con save. It has to do with
Something else?
it's basically the dust is cutting into your skin.
Oh, fun. Well, at least, yeah. If I fail, it doesn't blind me. That's all I care about.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I got a 9.
Yeah, you take 2 slashing damage.
My brittle wizard skin.
Oh yeah, you're a wizard. You're dead.
Right?
It's not a level 1 wizard.
Yeah, if I was a level 1 wizard, I could have been dead.
Fair.
Yeah.
With a D4 hit die in 2nd edition.
Yeah, older editions that literally a cat.
If you had a poor con save on top of that, good luck.
Mm.
The classiest of class.
Alrighty, so what does
Right.
Ashina do?
He's gonna use the command word for the room.
So you see Asheen come out in the dust storm. Hard to read at first, but you're able to like put your cloak over it. Assuming because you're a wizard, you have a cloak, or I'm just being stereotypical.
No,
Oh, he's got a cloak.
he's definitely.
And you shout out, "Embar Elemento. That's all, folks."
Yeah.
And the room swirls and changes into a muddy terrain
Oh, perfect.
as you all find yourself sinking into the mud. You see all the dust methods
It's some bullshit.
suddenly fade away and are soon, y'all's eyesight clear as day. They're all soon replaced, 10 like before, with these muddy looking methods. And for the sake of simplicity, we are going to keep their initiative
That's fine.
as we'll go ahead and move on. Or does the Sheen have? By the way, that did take an action for you to do.
Okay.
Do you have anything else? Alrighty. Next one is the two brand new muddy methods.
They go before Taisha.
They go before Taisha.
I rolled so low.
They go before Taisha. Sorry, Taisha. You're just so much of a slowpoke, Antonio. Good news is that the dust storm is gone and everybody can see things clear as day.
Good.
But we're all stuck in mud.
But you're all stuck in mud,
Quick
and
question.
they are no longer you're no longer being surrounded as they all are at different spots again. But two of them do fly forward, and they go. One goes straight for you, who are wait. You didn't move. One for you, who's currently blind, and one for Silas, who is currently blind.
Do it.
Is the
And-
illusion still there?
Oh yeah.
The illusion's still there, cackling.
Useless.
But
Probably would work on something else, but if it were like fighting humans,
I'm telling you, this thing's gonna be best used for infiltration.
maybe.
Like, this is the second time I've tried to use it to spook enemies, and it's failed. So,
Yeah, infiltration, distraction would be the best.
two attacks, or one attack for each of y'all. So first for Silas.
scared the shit out of somebody.
Does
Even then,
a
it's random.
19 hit.
That's his AC.
You never know what you're gonna get.
He takes a grand total
He does
of...
have right.
I'd prefer
Oh, yeah, you're
boxing
right.
shotguns over this.
Fair enough.
Doesn't
At
change.
least the
He takes a
chocolates you
grand
can eat,
total
the
of
illusions you bite into
3
nothing.
damage.
Got it.
And towards you, Abigail,
No, we're in a muddy puddle.
Mud.
you still got the shield up. So I'm going to have to roll stupidly high to hit you. I don't roll stupidly high. So it attempts to hit you, but your shield spell protects you as its claws cling right off.
Yeah, well, no, sure.
And Taisha.
Are they in a, I can see now though, right?
Fireball.
Yeah.
Are they, that's what I was gonna say, are they in a group?
Two of them are in the group of the NPCs.
They're made of mud.
Or two of them are in a group of
Yeah,
PCs.
fireball.
Do it. I'm down.
You do see most of the other methods are
Fireball would be.
decently spread out throughout the room that you can see clear as day.
But we only need one, so just Eldritch Blast
Yeah,
one that's
that's what I
close
was
by
thinking.
to one of them so they
Yeah,
can
actually,
collect the essence
Taisha.
after
I'll
the
call out to Taisha and advise her to focus on one.
Yeah.
And if you don't, then I'll kill it. I'll finish it off.
Alrighty.
Okay.
So you're gonna fire at one of the methods that's harassing
Do I
either.
roll anything? Like,
You gotta roll. You gotta roll to
taunt?
attack. Not well. Depends. Are you moving?
No,
If you're staying still, then you don't gotta roll
I still
anything.
have plenty of arrows, so.
I got plenty of range.
Oh, by the way, this is considered difficult terrain for anybody that's moving.
This is where mobile would come in handy.
Yeah.
13 to
Oh,
hit.
Featherfall.
You hit.
Or mobile.
Where's my little thing?
Which are you going after? The one that's surrounding Abigail or the one that's surrounding Silas?
Hey, Chris.
I like Abigail better. I'll go after that one.
Okay.
I have a question just out of curiosity. Since we're in tough terrain right now,
Mm-hmm.
would Featherfall help me out to stop me from falling down the mud?
Not in this particular case, no.
Just curiosity.
Fair enough. Well, yeah, usually Featherfall helps with falling damage, but in this particular case, you're just sinking.
8 damage for the first one.
But still
Ooh.
falling, then it
I wouldn't say sinking and falling are the same thing, but I can see your argument. But
Rules as written.
Yeah. I got you.
8 damage.
But that
Ryan,
is
what's your second
creative
attack?
thinking,
Yeah.
Oh,
'cause
yeah, that's a
technically
nat
it would
20.
be lighter.
Nice.
And I got
Nice.
inspiration.
Didn't you already have inspiration?
No, I haven't.
No.
I got ones, but you won't give us inspiration for that shit.
I said I left it up beforehand,
Yep, he did.
And I said either
we haven't
one.
Really
well, then
decided
y'all all
yet.
suck.
We haven't decided yet. We
No,
did
I-
You
fine.
have, because I would have had enough to give you and
Well, we-
you and you.
Well, we
I rolled 3 that
technically
once.
that's true.
Oh, I'm not doing the pass around rule.
Aw.
Yeah, I know, I'm terrible. Anyways, go ahead and roll your damage.
It's okay, we have silvery barbs.
Yep, that's true.
What was your damage
5.
total?
Yeah.
After doubling,
I rolled a 1.
Oh, dang.
Damn,
it's okay.
It's okay, they're just methods.
that's true.
It's okay, I'll kill
I
you.
got inspiration.
As
I'm
long as we
good.
kill one on Ashin's next turn, he can change the room.
Alrighty,
Hopefully it's the one.
top of the initiative. Kent, your turn.
Cool.
I'm rolling ones. I like ones.
That one that she just attacked, does it look like I did sneak attack against it?
It is. You can get into flanking with tall geese if you can get to it. You do have rough terrain, or Abigail, but it is rough terrain.
How far away is it?
It is 20 feet.
Shit.
You can only move 15.
I can only move 15.
You can take the dash action.
I could.
Bonus action. Dash.
And then bonus,
Yeah.
bonus action.
Bonus
dagger.
action, cunning action to dash, and
You attempt to move
Oh,
to it.
that's right, cunning action to dash, yeah.
yep, cunning action. Well, that uses up my bonus action, but that's fine because one good hit with my short sword will be enough.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
yeah.
So yeah, I'll do that. I'll use dash to
Give me a strength save.
a stall.
Oh man.
Quicksand. Strength, really? Fuck you.
What about athletics?
It's a strength
It's
save.
a strength save. It's gonna be a -1 regardless.
Oh man.
Lucky.
Don't you have inspiration?
Do you have inspiration?
Or do you have inspiration? You would know. I wouldn't.
I
Stress myself out.
yeah, I did roll a 20 for my initiative.
Do you
So
have
yeah,
inspiration?
I do have inspiration. All right. Use that first. Lucky. I mean, I'm pretty sure that passed, but I'm not taking any chances.
What'd you roll?
15.
Take it. Just take
Give me
it.
a 14.
Just take it.
Take it.
It's mud. How can mud be higher than a 14?
You say that.
Do you take it?
Fine. Yeah, I'll take it.
You pass.
I'm about to say.
As you use your strength to pull your feet right out of the mud, and use your cunning action to like skip across the mud as fast as you can. You do get into flanking range with Abigail,
Down.
who with this particular method is hurt.
Short sword. Swinging with advantage.
Shank it.
Good thing I've got advantage.
A minute lasts 10 rounds, right?
Hmm?
A minute lasts about 10 rounds.
Yeah, but you do get a save at the end of each of your rounds for this
Yeah.
one. Just letting you know.
How does
Don't-
it?
oh, yes.
22 hit you.
22 hits.
Alright. Now, first. Now, my sneak attack damage
There's green to it.
does. That's 22.
Not bad.
No, because these are tinkier than the other ones. But it doesn't look happy.
Damn it, I can't use my bonus action to finish it.
What? Oh, sorry.
No.
Abigail, it's your turn.
Yep, I can't do anything else.
You and Tall Geese are currently blind. Go ahead and roll me a. Or you have to do it at the end of your turn. So what are you doing at the beginning?
Yep, I'm flanking with Tall Geese, right?
You're flanking with Abigail.
Oh, I'm flanking with Abigail.
You.
Can I use a free action to advise her where to swing?
Oh, this thing attacked her, so you do know where it is. It's just you're with the flanking. You're just gonna have a straight roll with the
Okay.
attack instead of
I'll go with that.
a typical.
Okay.
Do it.
There's a 15 hit.
Yes.
Roll the damage.
7 damage for a first one. Still alive.
You actually kill it.
Good job.
As
you
this
can't
thing-
see it to grab its essence.
Actually, well,
Oh,
yeah,
God,
how does it
I
die?
can pick it up.
It starts to melt away into into unanimated mud.
Actually, I could just use. Can I use a reaction to tell her where it is, just so she can? pick it
Sure,
up?
I'll allow that.
It's right there. Pick it up.
It's like with a
Right at your feet.
with a screen
Okay.
from a reaction, you immediately do a swiping motion, and you're able to snatch some of the muddy method out from the air.
Does anyone have a spare vial? I can put it in.
Put it in your pocket.
I'll put it on the top of tall goose.
Alrighty.
Oh, not the face.
What does Tall Geese do?
Oh, the Pacific door?
For you, yes, but not yet for Tall Geese. But go ahead and roll a con save for
We're
you.
just gonna turn tall geese into a schlock receptacle.
15.
Right. You pass as after you grab it, you take your shirt and just kind of wipe away some of the dust from your eyes.
Tall geese is going to hold his action. Attack, but hold his attack. Hold the.
attack action.
Yeah, hold his. Yeah.
Okay. With that being said, four methods come out with y'all bunched up as y'all are. I'm gonna say you're no longer. Oh yeah, have Tall Geese roll me a con save too. Sorry,
An 8.
he's still blind.
God,
So-
that does sound bad.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
no.
say 2 will
That's not
surround
money
Tall
maker.
Geese, and 2 will surround Silas, who is still. Actually, I'm gonna have 1 hit go for Tall Geese, 1 go for Silas, 1 go for Kanan, who is not blind,
Yep.
and 1 go for Penelope, who is blind.
Okay.
Because Penelope hasn't gotten attacked enough, and we gotta beat the cinnamon roll down some. So to Tall Geese, who is blind. Natural 20.
Oh no, not my money maker.
6 damage.
Oh, okay.
To Kanan, straight roll.
Bring it.
16.
Miss.
Okay.
AC 17.
To Penelope. That might be a miss. That is a miss. And who was the last one? Silas.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Ooh.
He's saying
Wait.
something.
Actually, no, he cannot see. Never mind.
Oh.
I would silvery barbs, but these are methods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say save that for
He-
just in case we end up.
he takes
fighting
4
something big in the
damage.
library.
Oh no, Silas, you took 4 damage.
Oh no!
He's down.
Oh, what's that, Doc? We gotta put him down.
Speaking of which, it is
Terrible shame,
Silas's
man.
turn,
Silas's turn.
who is still currently blind. But he did feel the damage of the direction of one of them, so if he's feeling bold, he can make a couple of attacks that
Oh, yeah,
direction.
Silas will definitely
Yeah, he'll
attack
make one
anything
attack.
that attacked him.
Oh,
All he
definitely.
has is the one attack. He'll try.
That's not even Silas. That's just Sean.
Right?
He has,
Exactly.
he has disadvantage. So.
Yeah, he will have disadvantage in this
Well,
case.
that's a 19 and an 8. It's a 14?
I think that hits. I'm pretty sure that hits. Yes, that hits.
Right on.
I'm not going to have him. I actually should have had him use smite. Fuck it. I'll let him smite.
Silas would smite,
I'm only going to smite it.
especially if he got hit.
Yeah, he did good.
And it was a crit, so it was like something poking him in the
Hold on,
eye.
let me channel my inner Sean. Dag nabbit.
Sorry, I think you mean dadgummit.
Dad gum.
Dadgum.
So that would be.
Chris, I swear to God.
You guys do the face, do little.
He does swear to
So,
God a lot.
that's
He's not allowed to
18.
do that, is he?
Right?
Oh, sorry.
That's 18
Damage?
on damage on the first strike with smite.
That's horrible.
Are
Is
you-
he still alive?
Yes, are you seriously going to quicken?
Wow.
Fuck it.
I hate
I'm
you.
gonna make him quicken because I think he'd probably do it because Sean likes to get mad at everything.
That's right.
No shit.
So he's gonna pump another inflict wounds.
Really? Okay.
But Chris, if you swear to anyone but your God, is it really swearing?
Would it be, so it would be more blasphemic if I swore to somebody else's God, right?
That's the question.
I swear to.
Son of Ra.
I swear to Shiva.
No, Ra, damn it.
What?
Raw, damn it.
Hey,
I actually got a.
I actually knew some people who would like say, "Oh my Raw." And
21 on the inflict wounds.
oh yeah, you hit.
He goes and cuts into it, and then he punches it.
Okay.
Is it dead?
How much? Oh, 21 damage for the
21
inflict.
damage.
Oh. You.
Oh wait, I didn't do the hit. My
Yeah, I
bad.
was gonna say, does he even
Fuck.
hit?
It's at disadvantage too.
Yeah.
Does a 13 hit?
Yes. So 21.
If you can let me keep the same roll, or I can reroll.
No, we can keep the same.
All right.
We just gotta. No, it's still standing.
Damn.
These things are a wee bit tankier.
I dealt 20
That's more than
points.
a wee bit. Thank you.
I
Yeah,
dealt
that's 12
after Taisha dealt what was it? 8
That's-
points or 5, right?
Oh my crit.
You dealt 5. I dealt 22.
It isn't. It
and
does
I
look like
didn't
it.
kill it.
It,
Well,
it,
Sean
it
is
is.
not a first level slot.
It is looking like he's in a lot of pain.
Okay.
So, yeah, 2 more of the methods come, and I'm gonna have one go for Hubert, and I mean, both Taisha and Nasheen are pretty much chilling in the back. So yeah, one go for one go for Hubert, and the other one I'll have go for screw it, Abigail. Miss on Abigail. Miss on Hubert.
What was the command word again? Something elemento?
Abar Elemento.
Abar?
Uh-huh.
Abar elemento. Okay.
I believe that's what I had written down. Let me go double check that.
Or elemental.
I'll go double check, but
Which
the
means fuck these maps.
Right?
Ambar Elemental.
Ambar elemento.
Ambar Elemental. Alrighty, so both miss, and it's Penelope's turn. She's just kind of like, and then she just randomly just swings at the direction that she felt one of the. Oh yeah, the Methods had advantage. No, they didn't attack Penelope. They did attack her, but that was the one of the other ones. And she'll randomly swing in the direction where she felt when the Methods attacked. That could hit. That does hit. And she deals. Max damage. 12 damage to that Method.
Not bad.
And that's the one that hit her, so it was not the one that y'all were ganging up on, sadly. Hubert's turn. And he's gonna attempt a strength save to move from his spot. He passes.
If I
He's-
passed, you better pass.
He's going to take an attack of opportunity from one of the Methods as he moves to the one that that Silas was beating the shit out of.
Alright.
That Method missed, and then he's going to go up and he's going to poke that Method while flanking with Silas. That hits, but it is a crit. It is not a crit. And he deals a grand total of... Why do I keep rolling fucking ones on damage? It still kills him, but still, it's pissing me off.
It happens.
Cry some more.
That's like the third time I fucking rolled a 1 with Hubert.
Sucks, don't it?
It does, damn it. He still kills it though. But and then he's gonna actually attempt to move again. Well, yeah, because they're all that would have been all of his movement. Yeah, because he difficult terrain.
So if he wastes one, does he collect some?
Yeah,
of
he
it?
does collect some of the muddy goodness from it.
Alright.
And Kanan, it's your turn.
Goodness.
Am I near one of the maps?
I think one of them did attack you, so yes.
Yes.
But you aren't flanking.
That's fine.
You can move into a flanking position, but you're gonna have to pass a strength save to get to it.
I'll attempt to do that. Say strength save.
Yes.
13.
Yeah. You power through the mud, and you're gonna have to move away from that specific method, but you can get into flanking with the one that Penelope's with.
Okay.
So attack of opportunity, which is probably gonna miss. Yes, it misses.
Bonus action to Hex. Whichever one is. Which is there one
Penelope.
that's hurt closest to me?
Yeah, I was gonna say, well, your character would. You would go for the one that Penelope landed that blow on,
Then
because it's the most hurt in that little group.
I'll hex that one. It's a 19 on the die to hit.
Whew, yeah, you hit. Big money, big money.
Big money, big money, big money.
$18 damage.
Yeah, ain't dead yet, but you did deal. You did. It's not having a good time.
All right, second attack.
You roll about as good in damage, and you might just do
Does
the
a 13 hit this one?
Yes.
No, 22.
Yeah, you hit. I mean, you kill it.
Nice.
And if you want, you can collect mud from that one too.
Grab the mud and stuff it in the same pocket with the dust.
So,
Actually, no, I will not stuff it with the dust. I'll stuff it in different pockets.
so the one Mephit's turn after Kanan, and yeah, it starts running away. Okay, Ashin, your turn.
Ambar Elemento.
Oh, good. It's random.
Yep.
Somewhat. So you see the you see it shift into an icy terrain. I believe it's
Oh,
icy.
good. We need that one too.
Perfect.
And much like before, you see the living mud methods fade away. And
Is the last one?
I swear.
No, we got one more after this one.
I
Still need back.
need to get
Yep.
a fucking.
Good luck collecting that one.
That's gonna suck.
Yep.
I need to
It's
get
okay,
a
it's all
fucking
you can
mouse for
take
this
it.
thing.
Yeah, they melt.
God damn it! Stop doing that, you piece of shit.
I didn't do it.
No, damn touchpad is not working with me here. There we go. Fuck. Oh wow, they're just as tanky as the mud ones. No, they're not. They're not as tanky. They're tankier than the dust ones still.
Happen when it changes to ice, or the room changes to cold, or whatever.
Oh yeah, something's gonna happen at the beginning of your turns.
Yay!
Might be a little
Exhaustion.
Hoorah.
Yeah.
That's gonna be fun.
How y'all feel about fighting a method with quad digits in HP?
Sure, why not?
It's
Throw
'cause
it
of-
at us.
It's because of a typo.
I mean, as long as it's a AC and attack roll, its attack rolls are going to be the same. We might be here a while, but we can take it.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
3
shit.
hours later.
Right. Especially when
Alrighty.
Silas already blew his load.
Pretty
Mm-hmm.
much.
Alright, well, he still can use second level versions of those spells.
Yeah, but
So-
it's probably not.
Once again, all of them are dispersed, and then two of them immediately move into attack range, going for. Oh, yeah, Penelope needs to roll her con save to see if she's still blind. She's still blind.
Oh, does Silas also get one?
Yeah, Silas needs to also. He has no bonus to con. We already know this.
Oh, that's right. You're right. I always forget. It's an 11.
He passes
Oh, okay.
as he wipes his eyes clean and opens up. We might actually finish the method stuff today if things continue to go this way.
We can do this.
Nice.
The two methods. One goes for Penelope, who's currently blind, and who has? I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and say haven't been attacking Kent that often. So one
That's okay. You can keep on.
one for
for
Penelope, one for Kent.
Damn it.
It misses Kent.
Yeah.
It has advantage on Penelope. Misses Penelope.
Awesome.
And now it is Taisha's turn.
I'm gonna hit it.
You gonna go for the one? Go for the one attacking Kent or Penelope? Oh, roll me a con save.
You never say that. It's a little chilly in here.
A little chilly. There's a word but chilly. As the sudden shift in as
16.
you pass.
Yay!
Okay, so what are my choices? Penelope or who?
Penelope or Kent. There's one attacking Penelope and one attacking Kent.
I'll go after one for Penelope.
Yeah, Penelope's blind at the moment too, so she's just like
makes sense.
I'm not
She's-
gonna hit you, I promise.
she's just like desperately trying to guard against the method.
Yeah, protector, healer.
Alright.
But you hit me last time.
That's right. I'm your white mage.
Oh,
No
shit.
one
I'm plus
fucks
13.
with the white mage.
Okay, let's say 27 to hit.
Uh,
I don't know if that hits or not.
maybe. I don't know yet.
Does a 20
Just barely.
Yeah, you just barely hit. There you go.
That's 9 damage on that one.
Alrighty, 9 damage on the one attacking Penelope, and you got 2, right?
Yeah, I got 2. I got one more.
Right.
Okay, that's 20.
You hit.
24, my bad.
You can't shield.
Even with
11 damage.
even shield, she would still hit. 11 damage.
Yo.
Alrighty, at the top of the initiative, Kenneth Cornflower, roll me a con save.
Kenneth Corny.
Come on, cornflake.
Kenneth Cornflake. That's a 16.
You're good.
Cool.
Go ahead and take. You see one going after Penelope, and the other one going after.
Which one looks more hurt?
Fuck who? Silas. The one that's attacking Penelope, who was blessed twice by Taisha.
How far is she?
It's in this case maybe about 10 to 15 away, which is good because you're dealing with difficult terrain again.
Oh, good. Yeah.
As
So,
the floor is extremely slick.
in that case, I will just move 15 feet
Mm-hmm.
into flanking.
Mm-hmm.
And
Plan roll to attack. Yeah, I would say 15 feet would be needed for flanking.
alright. That's a 19 on the die. Let's see. Can I get a 20? No.
You can
19 plus 1 is 20. Does that count?
No.
Damn it.
But you could realistically put this thing down pretty quickly.
Alright, I'm gonna roll my damage for this one and see what it do.
What
What it do?
What it do?
And then,
Cornbread.
if I need to hit it with my bonus attack, I will. Oh, shit.
What's so shitty?
My sneak attack was a 6, a 4, and a 4.
Nice.
For a grand total of 22.
You put it down.
There you go.
Cool. This is ice, right?
Yeah, it goes into like this. It goes into like this snowy. It basically bursts into this snowy particles that are falling to the ground.
It's not the bag or the portable hole.
Portable hole to bring that thing out and unfold it would take an action. I'm sorry.
No, that's
Couldn't
fine.
grab some.
No, but I just thought of something. We can use that for the magma.
I had mage hand.
Oh, never mind. So in this case,
You just mage hand it till it cools, and then you're good to go. Question: what action has it been to speak the command word?
It has been an action.
Okay. So there's that. Well, the magma's the last one, so
Yeah, luckily, thanks to the die, it did.
Can I use my water skin to catch this one, or to grab this one?
If it's empty and yeah, there's no water in there, I can't see why not.
I haven't drank any water out of it. So I have water. Fuck it. For now, I'll just pick it up with my hand.
Well, it doesn't melt. You don't feel it melting in your
Okay.
hand.
That was my big concern. Alright,
Got anything? You got a bonus action?
yes I
left.
do.
On B, there is one next to Silas that you can. Well, then again, you already got your sneak attack, so you can't get it again.
No, but I can give him flanking.
No, you can't,
Why not?
because you moved 15 feet to get to Penelope on
So I
this.
can use dash action.
Oh, I guess so. Yeah. So you're just kind of like.
I'll use cutting action to get into flanking position so Silas can go to town on this.
Yeah. So you're like skitter, 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 skitter. Alrighty.
Just like shifting my feet rapidly.
Abigail, your
Can we
turn.
just slip and slide over there? Attack, but
Oh,
slide back.
How far am I
Tom
from
Cruise style.
Penelope?
Hell yeah.
I would say about maybe 15 feet, or 10 to 15 also.
I went up to her.
Uh huh.
I cast a restoration towards her. She's not blind anymore.
Okay. So you cast it, and like the dust in her eyes just suddenly cleared. She's like, "Thank you. I'm so scared."
It's okay.
And then
You got this.
I guess
Penelope.
it's Footloose's turn.
Still hold his action.
Okay.
I'm telling you, the next one he should name it Sunday Shoes.
Nice.
So
Either that or Kevin Bacon.
Yeah.
get a pig named Kevin Bacon.
That's too obvious.
It's still satisfying.
So if I had a if I ever decided, and I doubt I will, to get my own pet pot belly, I would name it Bacon Bits.
Nice.
Very nice.
Anyways, I call it MC Bacon Bits. Anyways, 4 more methods come in. I'm gonna say Footloose can make his attack on one of the methods that fly up to attack it. So go ahead and roll attack, and I'm gonna have that method go for him. That's
He
a nat
missed.
one. He missed too. What was his total?
The 6.
Yeah, they both miss. One going for Hubert. That's a miss. One for. I didn't pick on Silas enough. One for Kanan. Natural 20. And come on, you piece of shite! What do you keep doing that for?
See if you can beat 4 damage.
Just cuts.
We'll see.
We're about to find out. Oh yeah, these things are supposed to have death bursts. I kept
would shout
forgetting.
out after I killed that one to you.
Oh wow, these
Killed
things.
Okay, good. And
Oh yeah, they
And
have.
it's not obscured, so I should be able to see you like collect the essence.
Sure.
You get 5 slashing damage and 6 cold damage.
Oh.
Don't.
Okay, that's actually got some significant punch to it.
Yeah.
These ones hit harder.
These do hit harder. And then the final one,
I mean, that's still 11
Hit.
damage.
That's not bad enough.
and then the final one, I want.
For crit, that's yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a crit.
That was a crit. 11 on a crit.
Never mind.
I want Footloose, Kent, Penelope, and yeah, I would say you and Silas would probably be the other way. Penelope and Hubert all make a dex save.
Yes, that's
Abigail, Tall Geese, him,
Opposite of you.
huh?
Okay.
Dex save, yes sir. Woohoo! Hubert got a nat 1. What'd you get?
17.
Do you have evasion?
Huh?
Oh yeah, you get that at 9. Never mind.
No, but I have,
You haven't been using your what'd you get?
uncanny
15.
dodge.
Okay. Is it half as much on the successful one? So roll. You two take 1 damage of cold. Hubert takes 3 damage of cold, and Penelope takes one damage of cold. And after that barrage, it
I'll
is
take-
Silas's turn.
Wait, there was an attack?
Huh?
No, it was some sort of.
It was a breath attack.
Reaction.
What's she doing?
And absorb element.
Okay. Nice.
Okay.
So what does that do exactly?
On my next attack phase, I can use add ice damage to an attack.
Shoot.
I absorb ice, fire, thunder.
Just giving you a heads up. You're probably pretty sure that these things are immune to ice.
I didn't
but
say
the
that.
magma
Oh,
one
okay.
is probably another story.
That's a fair point.
Alright.
If you hold that charge.
It's Silas' turn.
It is Silas's turn.
Is he in melee range?
I'm gonna say, yeah, one of them did go for Silas. Or no, wait, none of them didn't go to Silas, but he can move into. I would say he can probably move into a flanking position with one of the other ones that got attacked, like maybe you.
Okay. Then we'll do that. Oh, you can get advantage. Does an 11 hit?
Yes.
Sorry. Yeah, that hits.
He must have sucked at those rolls if that was his better one with advantage. Yeah, 11 hits.
It was.
Wow.
I gotta make him pop any more spell slots.
I'm off the list.
5 damage.
5 hold damage for the one that's flanking you, for the one that's attacking you.
Yep, that's it. His turn.
Alrighty.
Only got the one attack.
Then 2 more methods come in. One's gonna go for. One's gonna flank on Kent. Does a 20? Does a 14 hit?
No.
Well, let's see if it. Nope, it misses. And then the second one's gonna. I'm gonna have it flank on Kanan since you're flanking on somebody.
Okay.
That hits. 20 even.
Yeah.
So you take
Oh,
a
yeah.
grand total of 3 slashing damage and 1 cold damage.
Got it.
Oh, and a lot of ones.
That's okay with me.
I'm sure it is. Penelope's turn. Who? How hurt is everybody?
I'm at 49 of 50.
She's gonna channel divinity, and despite difficult terrain, still move 30 feet, touching you, Hubert, herself, and can Footloose heal from mundane magic? It has to be mending, right?
Yeah.
Or regular magic. I'm just gonna roll that it has to be mending for now,
I can mend it, and it can repair itself.
but it can't. But it can't be cured by cure wounds. Basically, everybody that's in the fray, y'all gain back 1, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Y'all gain back 12 HP.
Nice.
Tops are up to 50.
Was I included in that?
Yes.
Nice. Back to
she'll quickly skitter and move into flanking range with Hubert. Next turn is Hubert, who is going to do 2 poke attacks. One and his ice damage is not going to mean shit against these. That hits flanking. No. Let's see if it works for flanking. 1 misses, and he deals a grand total of, watch you be a freaking 1. No, it's a 2. He does a grand total of 7 damage to the one that was going after him. And after Hubert is Kanan.
Alright. Actually, I wouldn't know because I haven't hit yet. I'm already flanking with Silas.
Mhm.
So I'll go ahead and pop whichever one's closest to me. And if
Cool.
there's one that's damaged, that's the one I'm going
Mm-hmm.
for. At 20.
Okay. Go ahead and
First bonus action to move next to that one.
go ahead and quad your fire damage.
I was hoping to say that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Quad it?
Yeah.
Ooh.
You should have, and you should have doubled it against the dust methods, but because they're also vulnerable to fire. But I forgot to say that.
I'm gonna end up destroying this thing's essence so long.
Alright. But we already collected its.
Yep. I got one,
collected
at least,
its,
so.
So fire alone is 16.
Okay. That's the one that's with Silas, right?
Yeah, rest of the damage. Other damage wise, that's 24.
You fucking killed it with 1 hit.
Plus 3.
Yeah, that was the first hit, right?
Yeah, that was the first hit.
You murderized that first one.
Yeah, there you go.
Sure. Yeah.
You have-
Second,
It was like a lightsaber. You just
yeah,
cut it right in
literally
half.
straight up fucking guts this
I'm gonna
thing
say that you could
right
probably
in
do a
half.
5-foot movement towards one of the other ones, but you won't be in flanking.
That's fine. I'll attempt to do it. This would be at disadvantage. 14 to hit this one.
You hit.
Now do I double the fire damage?
Now you just double it.
12 fire damage alone.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be this one we go for.
18 damage total with the rest of it.
18 plus 12.
30.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Alrighty, yeah, you almost one-shot that one. If you, with that being said, we got 2 more methods coming in, and they see what you're doing, and both of them get into flanking with you.
That's fine.
Fire bad! Fire bad!
Fire bad! Fire bad! You're like, no,
First
kill
one
him.
misses. Second one probably misses again. Nope, that hits. And you take 6 slashing damage
Okay.
and 2 cold damage.
Okay.
And now we got a Sheen.
Oh, gee.
Ambar Elemental.
And you're just kind of like, Ambar. Oh, wait, shit. Real quick. My bad. I
What do
forgot
make
about
the
this.
con
You,
Oh, and I'm gonna have to roll too.
Silas, Penelope, and Hubert all make me con saves.
save?
I
Alright, I'm gonna do
can't.
Silas first.
Got a
Penelope
17
passed.
on the side.
Silas got a 10.
Hubert failed. Silas passed.
Me at 21.
Mm-hmm.
Tall juice.
Call Geese is immune to exhaustion.
Yeah.
It should be immune to
Yeah.
exhaustion.
Yes.
It wouldn't
19.
be.
19.
You're good.
21.
Okay, Hubert takes a point of exhaustion. He's like, guys, this cold ain't good for me. Which is ironic, because I use cold damage. As the elements shift, it suddenly
This guy.
gets hot.
Magma.
Shrug it off.
As pools of magma
Oh, great.
form across the field.
Oh, dear Lord.
And you see, and I'm just switching it to the magma methods because that's it, and I want to see if we can take care of this before the night's through.
Yeah.
And you see these magma flying creatures going around, and let me go ahead and reset their HP.
Magfids.
Magfids, huh? There you go. Reset their HP.
We can do this, guys.
2 of them are.
Home stretch.
2 of them. We're gonna go for Hubert, who they're seeing sort of wheezing a bit.
That makes sense.
And go into flanking position on Hubert because I'm feeling particularly sadistic right now.
Not a good DM unless you get that feeling every once in a while.
Yeah, it's like he's on an NPC guy, so it's like be as sadistic as you want. Miss on the first one.
Disintegrate as a standard action.
I remember that.
Yeah, I bet you do.
And yeah, I rolled like shit on those. So now it is Taisha's turn. Taisha,
Eldridge. Wait, I can't Eldridge.
Roll me-
Magma, right?
You can Eldritch. You can't Fireball.
Oh.
Well, you shouldn't Fireball.
you
Oh,
shouldn't
that's
fireball.
close, right?
Yeah, Eldritch is force.
You give me a Constitution saving throw, but since it shifted from extreme cold to extreme heat, I want you to give me it with disadvantage.
Ooh.
Why?
Damn.
I'm just
Because
curious.
going from hot to cold,
Really
like in
frustrating.
real life, that really messes you up.
Since
The
we
con
shifted
save
from
Con save.
ice to cold, from cold to hot,
Yeah.
our bodies are feeling it.
I rolled 13 both times.
You're good.
16.
Nice.
Like,
You're good.
So I think
13.
You're in-
for now we might
basically-
have disadvantage on it.
Yeah, you actually feel your pack with your fiend help keep your body heat regulated.
He's good for something.
Yeah.
Y'all dealt with him.
Severe temperature changes like that in real life can actually lead to heart attacks.
Yep.
Like
Mhm.
straight up cardiac arrest.
So go ahead and roll your attacks. You right now you see two surrounding Hubert, and and you do see others from the distance, but right now Hubert's the one that's getting jumped.
Okay, well, I'll protect Hubert.
Thank you. I like protection. Always thought you were a crack shot.
Well, protection's always important.
Well, 27 to hit on that one.
Definitely crack shot.
Wow.
10.
10 damage.
Yeah.
All right.
13. 26 to hit.
Jeez Louise.
I have plus 13 on this.
How do you have plus 13?
I don't know. Don't ask me. That's only 2.
Well, you have that rod.
Oh.
Yeah, but the Rod of the Pack Keeper shouldn't give her a plus 13.
To hit?
It's part of her.
She has a plus 1 from the Rod.
Shit. Hold on. Hold on.
Plus-
Hold on. Oh, wrong fucking character, dude.
Oh, are you on the wrong character? Oh my god, babe.
Wow.
I was a bard for a moment.
Where?
Hold on.
Where?
Oh
What?
my god.
What's
that's
a good thing
embarrassing.
that-
Where did Delilah come from?
There's a tabaxi in the mix all of a sudden. Oh my god, that's embarrassing.
Well, yeah, suddenly the Sabaxi comes in and it's like, what the meow is going
What the
on?
meow's going on?
Meow, yeah. There we go. Okay.
The meow's happening.
I was like, ma'am, I don't have the 13 to hit. I thought I was doing really good. I was stupid.
So if you don't mind, give me that last hit
Okay.
with your actual bonus. It's like 13 to hit, there's no fucking way.
Okay, it's plus 7 to hit. That sounds better.
That sounds more realistic.
Oh, yeah, that's 9.
Well, no, what was your bonus for the first one? If you can remember. Your
What
total
would you
for
roll
your
the
other
first
two
time?
rolls.
It would have been 11.
That hits.
Okay.
And what about the second attack? Would that still be...
The second attack I rolled really good on, too.
Okay,
It was
then
like-
we'll just say both hit. We'll
do
go
the
with your
damage
old
again?
rolls. Yeah, so go ahead and roll your damage for the second attack.
The second, that's 7.
Alrighty. Jeez Louise.
I was like, man, I'm doing really good tonight.
I'm like...
Fucking shit. And you know, the sad part about it is I have a bonus on this Eldritch Blast, but not Delilah's.
Well, it's because warlocks get a invocation that allows them to add their charisma. No other class gets.
So I was like, yeah, I was just switching out hitting
Oh
for less
boy!
damage.
Kent, your turn. Roll me a con at disadvantage.
I turned into a kitty cat.
You did.
Cat.
Con.
Kitty cat. Meow 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 meow.
Well, I don't have to roll again because that's a 1.
Ooh.
You know what? No, I
You
don't
have
like. I
inspiration.
don't like this. I've got inspiration.
Let's say you did have inspiration.
Lucky.
How many is that?
This is the second lucky.
Technically, my first lucky point, but I didn't use it last time.
Oh yeah, yeah. You decided to not use it.
Yeah, that's better. 15.
You're okay. Take your action as normal, buddy.
Does it look like I can get into flanking with one?
You can get into flanking with Hubert, and you do not have difficult terrain. I'm not gonna worry about the
Any
lava.
pools of lava?
I'm not gonna. You know what?
No.
This is part of the gimmick.
Damn it.
High or low.
Bitch,
Good, not shut that down.
I should have. Low. Low?
Low. Roll me a deck save.
Oh, okay.
At least you're good with those.
Yep, that's a 22 in total.
So it looks like you were about to step on something that sinks into lava, but thanks to your movement, you're able to finesse out of it and get into flanking range with Hubert.
The floor is lava.
The floor is literally lava. Alright. Attacking with my short
I'm
sword.
assuming it's gonna be the one that Taisha fucked up, right?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Oh, is that the
Yeah.
one I'll be flanking with?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll say you can get into flanking with either or.
Ah, okay.
So I'm gonna let you choose, but I assume that's the one that you're gonna choose.
That is a 19.
19 to hit, right?
Yes.
Yep, that's that hits.
Cool.
Yeah.
Backstab you.
see it melt into pure magma as it goes into the, as you see it just drip into a puddle on the ground.
Nice.
How pick this one up?
You're just kind of like,
Wait for homeboy over there. So
you're just kind of like looking
Wait,
down on
wait,
it.
real quick. When I held the ice one, was it cold?
Oh yeah,
Damn it. Okay.
it just wasn't melting.
All right.
You can spit on it. It'll cool
Just
down a
blow on
little
it.
bit.
When was the last time?
Cool down, you son of a bitch.
When was the last time Kent took a piss?
Oh, that's a good point.
in this room full
Not
of
only did you
lava.
kill it, but you pissed on its corpse.
Can I do that as a bonus action?
You wanna be? Yeah.
As a bonus action, you want to whip out your dick and piss on it.
I'm just asking a question, Chris.
I would say the process of whipping out a dick, aiming, and pissing would at least be an action. I
Damn.
guess I could probably
precise.
maybe
You can unzip your pants as a bonus action.
maybe I can make an argument as as a cunning action, but no.
Wait.
No, that would be a cunning action. That would
Literally
totally
not.
be a cunning action. That would be a rogue thing to do.
Can I use my bonus action to pee on the enemy?
my piss.
But what do you got next for me?
I was looking for.
You're up next, so just think about what you're about to do.
Waste it with your crossbow.
Huh?
Waste it with your
I must
crossbow.
have added it to
Pretty
my.
standard for crossbow.
I mean, if you want to.
I do still have that. I have that water elemental one. I don't want to do something after this.
I have mage ham. I have a
Frost.
decanter of endless water. We're good.
Okay. Then I'll just hold on. I'll call out to him, tell him that I got it.
I got him!
We're probably gonna have to kill the rest of these.
I'm pretty sure we will.
That's entirely up to y'all.
Well, I mean, once we grab one, we could just leave.
True.
Alrighty. You got anything else for me, Kent?
Can I get into flanking with any other? Or
You still have your
am I
full
already in flanking?
Well, you were in flanking with Hubert on one end. You can move to the other side and get to flanking with Hubert on the other.
Alright, then yeah, I'll use the rest of my movement or however much is necessary to get
You can be able to get there.
into flanking.
So, alrighty. Your turn, Abigail.
The room to the library. Which room was that?
You want to make a mad dash to the room to the library? I'm going to say from where you're at, it's about maybe 40 feet away.
Oh yeah, I'm going to the library.
So you see Abigail book it to the room where the library is,
Togi's follow me.
with Tallgeese following him.
Not okay.
You want to use your You want to use your action to dash?
Yeah, I ain't gonna fight.
Okay. You see Abigail just yeet right into the library.
Like he's got his stuff. No point me being here.
Oh,
I can start looking for the book.
okay, logical.
Assuming you show up in the library.
Okay, well, we'll find out. We'll find out later. Now it's the Mephit's turn. One of them gets into flanking with the other Mephit against you, and what's its bonus to hit? I think it's a little bit higher than the others. Not really. Does a 15 hit?
Nope.
Let's see if it hits with another.
Just
Oh,
misses.
what about a 17?
Yeah.
Okay. This does a grand total of 4 slashing and 4 fire damage.
Damn.
The other methods kind of surround y'all and breathe a burning fire attack. I'm gonna say Kent. I'm gonna say everybody give me 2 deck saves.
2.
Well, except for the spellcasters who are chilling in the back.
So let me do silence first.
Pass.
Okay.
Or
so
fail.
22 and
No, yeah.
21.
Pass
So
and fail.
Silas got a nat 20
Pass.
on the first one.
Pass.
Oops.
Not 20.
Keep in mind that he has his
And-
inspiration now.
Second one's a 9. I'll make him pop his inspiration now. Okay, it didn't really matter. So the second one's a 9.
He passed the first one, failed the second.
Alright. That'll do Kanan.
Chris, I got a 22 and a 21.
You passed both.
Yeah.
No.
Ooh, I'm gonna put my inspiration for that one.
Boop 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 boop
16 on the first one,
boop 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 boop.
nat 20 on the second one.
All right, you passed both. Hubert passed both of his. Penelope passed one and failed one. So for the first one, I'm going to say this is the one that both Penelope and Silas failed. They take a grand total of 6. Everybody else takes 3 fire damage.
Yes, sir.
And 44. Hubert passed, so he's at 57. And now this is going to be the one where everybody passed.
How many more of these things?
4. There's 9 more. 3 damage of fire for that one as well.
Alright, not bad.
Alrighty
I'm
then.
literally at almost what Silas's max hit points is.
I'm at 36.
With that being said, we are going straight to Silas. Who?
Silas is going to attempt to pump one. Can you get into flanking with anyone?
Yeah, I'll say you can move into flanking with either. Well, Kent's flanking with
Yeah. I'm
Hubert, right?
flanking with Hubert, yeah.
You can get into maybe flanking with you.
Alright. I'll have him attack. Hey, that's better. That's an 18 on the die.
Woo!
Does that hit?
Yeah, it hits.
Actually, hold on. I keep forgetting he's also a healer.
So, question: you're having him attack instead of leaving the room.
Huh?
Oh, that's right. He could have the option to leave the room.
It's entirely up to
We
you.
already,
Boo.
wait, do we already have?
Well,
selected
it's
it?
sitting there on the ground. Nobody hasn't picked it up yet because it's boiling magma at the moment.
Hot magma.
No, do it.
Ah.
Can you pick it up?
I'm gonna use a decanter of endless water to turn it into a hard thing, and
He's gonna harden it.
yeah.
Oh, run to that
I thought
door.
about using Mage Hand, but it's gonna be like too complicated because you got to use an action to move it, and so all I can do is summon it the first hand or the first round, and then
Well-
it's gonna be like more work
Yeah,
than
The
it's
smarter
worth.
thing would be having Silas run into the room because he is hurt.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I'll have him run in the room.
Cool. I'm gonna say on the way he'll take 2 attacks of opportunity. What's his AC?
19.
Miss. Natural 20.
Great barbs. Oh wait, hold on.
He does have some.
He can cast it as a 2nd level.
I don't think you can. No, you can't.
You can always upcast. You might not do anything,
You know what?
but you
I'm
can
gonna
always
silver
upcast.
barbs.
Okay, he'll silver
I have
barbs.
plenty of slots.
Yeah, you can always upcast. It just doesn't always have an effect when you do.
I want him to save his 2nd level slots.
18 on the die, or not 18 on the die. 18 total. Does that hit?
That does not. That barely misses.
Okay, so yeah.
I'll give
So he's just kind of
advantage
like. Oh
myself.
yes, Silas needs to roll me, and Abigail too. I need y'all both to roll me a con save at disadvantage.
Then I leave the room already?
This was at the start of your turn, when you
Oh,
needed to
well.
do this.
Give me that.
Worse.
Okay.
Yeah, it was at
Yeah.
the start of your turn.
So
Huh?
that's a 4.
He takes a point of exhaustion.
A 7.
You take a point of exhaustion.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Oh, that's awesome.
With that done,
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
I want-
I feel very tired.
It's a cute dragon too.
to make it
Yeah.
cool, I want. They're gonna. The other methods are also gonna shoot fire and angle it at a certain way. So
Yeah, I'm gonna get some more.
I want all 4. I want us, y'all two, Penelope and Hubert, to all make dexterity saves.
I'm gonna. How many? Just one?
2.
2 each.
2 each. Pass. Pass.
I'm
And
gonna
now
use my
flip it
inspiration that I just got.
Like if you
Pass.
find a set again.
17 on the first one.
Pass.
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 21 and a 19.
Pass.
Natural 20.
So that's 2 I mean, all 4 y'all pass, so all these are going to be halved. First one, y'all take a grand total of
That'd be awesome.
3 damage fire, and the next one is going to be
We can get twinsies.
1 damage of fire.
So 3 and 1.
3 and 1, so 4 damage of fire total between those 2 attacks.
35.
Fire bad. I'm at 32.
Fire bad. Fire bad. And it's Penelope's turn, who is going to roll with disadvantage. Which really sucks is that Hubert's the one that currently has a level of exhaustion. Penelope doesn't, and she that would be a pass. Let's see if she. I don't think clerics get advantage. Nope. Penelope got a point of exhaustion as she runs to the room following Kanan and Silas and Abigail's lead. And she does not get hit by she does not get hit by any of the attacks of opportunity as she moves and then bonus action dashes. Hubert's turn. He has 1 point of exhaustion already. Ooh, he might actually pass. Yep, a 17 and a nat 20, so he doesn't get a second point of exhaustion, and he takes off as well. That's 1 hit on Hubert. And as he's running away, he takes 4 damage. So let's go ahead and expedite that. And now Kanan, give me a con save at disadvantage. Because this is a sudden shift from extreme cold to extreme hot.
Can I use my inspiration? Actually, yeah. 11.
You pass.
Nice.
And
So
DC's not high.
how many of them are around me currently?
If you try to dash, you'll probably take about 3 attacks of opportunity.
If I dash,
Or if you
I move in general.
if you
Towards
move in
the door?
general. Yeah. Now you can disengage, but you won't be able to make it to the door.
Right.
You would have to move and then dash.
Oh, so that's how far away.
Pretty much fucking dashed.
Except
Currently,
for-
2 spellcasters and you are the only ones left in that room.
So they're further away from me.
Now, here's the thing. Y'all are actually 1 movement away from going back to the other room. If y'all choose to.
Yeah.
And y'all could always rendezvous back to the library if
Right.
their theory is correct and they made it into the library.
Right.
So,
Well, I mapped everything. Which room? What's the direction of the room to go? Well, actually, we coming from here, going back would be straight to the demon plane.
Yeah.
Okay, actually, yeah. Am I closer to that door than this one? Than the other one? So they went to one side, right?
Yeah, I would say you're maybe 1 movement away back to the demon door.
Okay.
Like, they're literally right next to it. They can move it, and you had moved. So, yeah, you're 1 move action away. So you can disengage and go to the demon door if you want.
But I would know that if I went towards the other room, it would be harder for them to get to that room because they're further away, right?
You would know for a fact that
Like if they're further. from
they're
where I am.
60 feet away from the room, where most of y'all were 40 feet away from the other room.
Got it.
You're 20 feet away from the demon room, while these 2 are literally right next to it.
I'll move 30 feet back towards the demon room, and I'll tell both Ashin and Taisha, I'm going to wait here for both of you, and once you're ready, we get the hell out of here.
Okay.
And I'm going to... Actually, I'm going to basically...
Here's my question.
What?
No, never mind. It's too... never mind. I can't... Go ahead.
Yeah, so I move towards them, but I'm not going to move in front of the door. I'm going to place myself... Basically, I'm going to place myself in as much of a defensive position to have them behind me, try and protect them from...
So I'm assuming you're taking the
aggro. Yeah, I'll take the attacks.
Well, you're taking the disengage action to do this?
No.
Oh, you're
If
ready
I take
in
disengage,
action.
I can't ready in action.
Yeah, you're right. All right, so 3 attacks
That's
coming
fine.
your way. What's your AC?
17.
That's on the die,
Alright.
or not on the die, but right on the money. That barely misses, and that misses. So you take a grand total of 3 slashing, 1 fire.
Okay.
Burn, baby, burn, burn.
Almost at half my health. So I'm going to position myself to
Mhm.
have them both behind me to defend them. I'm going to ready in action. As the methods come towards me,
Mm-hmm.
I'll start attacking them to draw their aggro away from the 2.
Sounds good. All right.
That's what-
So at the end of your turn, 2 methods come straight for you.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll. Use your action to attack one of them.
Either of these look hurt.
Nope, these look as fresh as a fiddle.
Fresh as a fiddle.
Fresh-
These are magma, so
Fit as a fiddle.
I won't bother to roll the fire. Ooh, I'm gonna use my inspiration. Wow. I definitely missed in the first one.
Okay. I think you can only make 1 attack with a ready action.
Well, keep in mind if you kill one, if they're gonna explode, they do less damage attacking than they do exploding, do they not?
Yeah, but I doubt I'd even kill one in 1 hit.
Fair enough.
Unless I crit.
Thing is I have not been using their deathly burst the way I should have, and that's my bad. So I've just kind of thrown those out the window anyways.
Oh, okay.
Because like
That
every
was
single
like-
one of every single method has a breath attack and deathly burst, even the mud ones. It's just like the ice and magma one are the more obvious ones of fire and ice. I think others have like other effects, but whatever.
So that was my first attack.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's what I was saying. I think a readied action attack you can only make 1 attack, but screw it. Go ahead and make 2. We're running past time anyway, so let's see if we can get
It's
this.
still gonna be a disadvantage anyway. Down, I'm gonna hit it. Yeah, the 10 hit.
Maybe. Let's see.
Boy, it does.
Nope.
Nope, didn't think so.
Pathetic AC.
Did you know there's some creatures with an AC of 8?
Yeah. But yeah, that's what I do. I try to hit one of them.
I sheen your turn.
Alright. So I can, with an interact action, bring out my decanter of
Mhm.
endless water, use an action to top the top. Okay, well, before I do that, is the
Nobody needs to hear you.
remains
They
of
were
the
doing that.
magma mythic within 30 feet?
Yes. It's
Alright.
20 feet ahead of you. Well, I would say, I'd say 20 to 30 feet ahead of you.
Geyser into the spot where the
And you cool it down, and you see a black rock there.
okay.
Can you grab it?
Obsidian, right?
Yeah, let's see, it'd be a move
It's
action.
obsidian before it melts into magma,
Yeah.
and then like the composition changes into something else entirely.
So I could theoretically move over there and bonus action pick it up.
I'll allow that. Yeah. Fuck it.
Okay. So that's what I do,
Mhm.
and just have like the geyser just pointing away from me as I walk over there.
To try to discourage them from going near you. It's like,
Basically.
be gone, be gone.
Basically, have it in between me and them, or the closest one,
Mm.
as I go and pick it up.
So you go and you grab it, and that's your turn, right?
That is.
The closest one has to make a strength save, right? To
If
be
it's
pushed
in-
back.
If it's in the line of the stream, then yes.
I'm gonna say this first one. This one that's following is in the line of the stream, and it has what's the
It's a
DC?
DC 13.
DC 13. Surprisingly, they don't take damage from water like fire elementals do. It fails. How far back does it get pushed?
Okay, so it takes 1d4 bludgeoning damage. I guess I'll roll that.
Yeah.
And it falls prone. It takes one bludgeoning damage.
And it's on the ground. Well, it uses half of its movement to get up, moves towards you, can't get quite close enough, so it breath attacks you. Roll me a dexterity save.
I'm gonna use inspiration. I can use it on save.
Okay, yeah, you were right. It was only one attack.
Yeah, that's
Sorry, it doesn't matter. I missed anyway. But now we know.
You're holding that one.
Did you get my luck?
I'm sorry. I've been holding it. I'll be real quick.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well, at least it's not a 1.
Well, what is it?
The first time I rolled, it was a 1. The second time I rolled, it was a 2.
Well, again, you'll get 3.
I do have advantage from the silver barbs, but I don't know if that counts or not.
It should count. It's inspiration.
Yeah, I mean, you can.
How
You
does-
can give yourself advantage, right?
Yeah, I gave myself advantage. The inspiration just allows you to re-roll, or
Inspiration basically gives you advantage.
so you can't double up on advantage. So
So you
Oh,
already
you already
your
used the advantage, is that what you're saying?
yeah,
Oh, okay, sorry.
I just use the advantage.
Yeah, with
Did I
luck
say
you could.
inspiration?
Hey, what went
I
to your
should've-
daily thing?
Should have used my silvery barbs in.
Yeah.
And what about your daily?
Rolls.
Yeah.
Your daily rolls.
Oh, that's right.
Does that count if you already rolled?
I would have need to have done
Done
that
it before.
before I rolled. Yeah. So it's alright.
Oh, well.
Yeah. That's right. And I was supposed to roll at the beginning of my turn for the exhaustion, anyways.
Sorry about that. I was holding that for the past 20 minutes. Alrighty, so you take 3 fire damage.
Alright. And I'll just say for
Ye-
the well, what is the DC for that exhaustion roll I wonder.
Oh yeah, I forgot you had to roll with disadvantage. But here's the thing, yeah, as soon as you make that roll, that's it.
With disadvantage. So, okay, I use inspiration for that save, but it failed anyways. So I'm going to use the silver barbs advantage. So I just get
Straight roll.
a straight roll
Cool.
for the exhaustion. Should have gone with my portent. Yeah, I got a 8.
Take a point of exhaustion, buddy.
Yeah. Even if I used my low roll, I would have gotten it.
I'm glad you brought that up, though. Forgot all about that. Taisha, your turn.
Alrighty, yeah.
You do not need to roll anymore
I
for
don't
con,
need to roll anymore.
for the con save.
Oh. I was
It's
like,
just a one
cool,
shot.
I'm just that cool, man.
I mean, let's be honest here. Having you roll at the beginning of everything for an exhaustion effect is brutal,
I
even
know,
if the
like
DC is
it.
low.
Yeah, I really would.
Can I just Eldritch Blast whatever one?
Sure, if you want to back Asheen up, as
Yeah, I can back him up.
as many of them
Got my little spellcaster buddy.
as many of them look primed to jump the
Yeah.
poor elf who just kind of ran in there.
Does 14 hit?
While everybody else took off. 14 hit? Yes, a 14 hits.
This is just to
4
show that
damage.
4
Shane's a
damage?
badass.
Yes.
He doesn't
Well,
fear no Miffids.
That's something that I was thinking in the back of my head. I was thinking about maybe having Penelope or Hubert stand behind and grab it as you after you shot it, but I'm like, no, that's something that one of the player characters should have thought of.
Did it kill it?
Nope.
9 to hit.
That actually missiles.
Wait, I have inspiration. Can I use it?
Sure, if you want to use inspiration for
Yeah,
this.
why not? Okay, that's that's 24.
Are you sure that's not with plus 13? No, I'm
Shut
just
up.
kidding.
It's 17 on the die. 7 damage.
Alrighty. Kent.
Yo.
Oh, you got anything else for me? Sorry.
Nope.
Kent, you appear in the library.
I appeared in the library?
You appeared in the library. Didn't you go for the library door? Or what door did you go for?
I didn't go for it, or not yet.
Oh, you're still there.
Abigail went for
Abigail
Okay,
went
yeah,
for
then
the
it's your
door.
turn.
Um,
Top of the initiative. Good. Good. You actually could have grabbed it instead of Asheen now that I think about it. And
it
dashed.
was magma. I wasn't gonna try it.
Yeah.
I will.
Okay, so yeah, you didn't run.
Yeah, I forgot he didn't run. He helped. He was actually the one who helped
I just
finish
moved
it off.
into flanking for somebody.
Sorry.
That's
But
okay.
fine. I'm going to use the dash action to run towards the door.
Going to the library.
Yep.
Um,
I don't like this, but I'm
You can use it, disengage and all that, so I'm not going to worry about rolling for. Okay, you enter through the library door. Abigail, you enter the library. You are officially out of the initiative. Methods. 4 methods.
For shame, for shame.
I'm going to say 3 come flying towards you. 1 of them go for the night hag.
Okay.
That's still sitting there cackling.
Oh shit, my card. No, it's gonna disappear anyway.
Yeah, don't worry.
Does
about it.
an 18 hit?
I pop shield. So that's a no.
Nice. 2 would be flanking. That's still a miss. Does a 19 hit with the shield?
Nope.
Okay, last roll. Does a 21 hit with shield?
On the nose.
I'm gonna get it.
You take a grand total of
the PSP. I'm so out then.
I think with
3
like
slashing.
at least
Uh-huh.
Or no, wait.
stable.
Yeah, 3 slashing, 2 fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Silas appears in the library. Oh yeah. The other method goes for the night hag, slashes, sees its hand go right through her, and it's just like, nah.
Nani?
2 more methods go for you,
Okay.
moving into flanking position.
All right.
That hits with a 21.
No.
No crit. And the second one misses. You take a grand total of... Do you have Misty Step, by the way?
Oh, that's right. I forgot. I forget about that. Yeah. It's a bonus action. So okay.
Yeah, on your turn.
But yeah. If I'm surrounded, yeah, I'm gonna need. that.
3 damage, 3 slashing, and 4 fire.
How much again?
3 slashing and 4 fire.
7.
Okay.
So Penelope and Hubert appear in the library. Kanan, you're there just like,
Yeah.
action ready. And you actually got 2 surrounding you.
It's my turn.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to. How far away is?
He's 20 feet away from you.
Do you have the? You have it, but you're surrounded, right?
I am surrounded.
I'm going to take my action, do the dodge action,
Mm-hmm.
run past the 2, and go right in front of Hasheen and try and kind of provoke them to target me instead of him. Give him
Okay.
opportunity GTFO.
The 2 flanking you are both going to get a straight roll because of the dodge
Right.
action. Miss. Miss. And now it's the Sheen's turn.
I'm gonna yell, "Go for the door! Go, go, go!" And I'm swinging the sword and
I'll
screaming.
face step 30 feet in the direction of the. Well, actually, yeah.
You can face step into the door.
I face step in the door.
You go into the door and you teleport away.
Run, Taisha!
Okay.
Taisha, the last method goes for you.
No.
Attempts to claw at you because I need to give your character some love during this fight.
I can hit it.
What you call love.
Does a 19 hit?
You got shield?
No.
I have a
You
19
take
and a
a.
20.
Oh wow. Yeah, this is
I'm gonna
getting.
hellish rebuke it.
Wait, fire won't work on it.
Huh?
Fire won't work on it.
It won't?
No.
And
Never mind that bullshit.
you take 6 slashing
It's okay. It's just 6.
You haven't
and
been
2
hit yet, right?
No, I haven't.
Oh, yeah,
and 2 fire.
Wait, 6 and what? 2?
Take 6 slashing and 2 fire.
You should do like radiant damage on me. That'd be really cool.
I mean, if it was
Yeah,
a,
bet.
And necrotic. I like necrotic too.
Yeah, I
well,
bet.
if you want radiant damage, you're gonna have to fight more celestials. If you want necrotic, that could happen at some point once I throw some more undeads at you.
Yep.
Bring them.
And it's your turn. You're right next to the teleporter. What do you do?
GTFO.
Yeah, what you said.
Go!
He just GTFO. So I'm gonna assume that you disengage and step inside. So
Yeah, what you said.
top of the initiative, Kent. You appear in the library. You're officially out of the initiative.
Yay.
4 methods go straight for Kanan, who is currently dodging.
I am
They
done.
all move into a flanking position, so it's all straight rolls.
Don't die.
Miss,
I should-
hit,
Best advice ever.
miss. 2 hits.
2 hits?
2 hits, 2 misses. 5 slashing, 4 fire.
Okay.
3 slashing,
Mhm.
2 fire,
Okay.
and that's it.
Alright.
And then 2 more come after you.
Are they flanking or is it disadvantage?
They're gonna probably be moving into flanking too.
How many were flanking on me before?
4,
4.
So they were flanking. How many are there total?
6.
There's 9 total left in that room.
9 left.
Mm-hmm.
So 4 were on me. And
2 more
are
coming
Coming on you.
2
I
more.
guess technically, they could. Yeah. Oh, that's fine. I mean, it's a straight roll either way.
Does an 18 hit?
Yes.
Okay, that's 1 hit, and that's 1 miss.
Okay.
3 slashing, 1 fire.
3 slashing, 1 fire.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still standing. At 13 hit points.
With that being said, Kanan, it is now your turn.
How far am I from the door? I went towards the sheen.
You
But he
will
teleported 30 feet,
probably be about 35 feet from the
right?
door.
35 feet's my
Yeah.
movement.
Go ahead and move.
So I will
Disengage.
disengage
Okay.
and run straight towards the door.
You frantically run straight towards the door.
Yep.
Asheen, you appear into the white void space that used to be the Blood War room. Taisha, you
Yeah.
appear in the white space that used to be the Blood War room.
I'm by myself.
No,
Welcome
you're
to
with
the
Ishii.
void. Yeah, she welcomes you to the
And
void.
Kanan, you
Okay.
appear in the white space that used to be the Blood War room. All of you are now officially out of initiative, with about most of the party in the library and you 3 in this separate room.
So,
It's just us 3 in here?
which,
Yeah.
which portals do we need to go get back to the library?
The
Give me a
portal
sec.
where we continue next week.
Right.
I mean, y'all
Back
could.
back to the kitchen and to the library.
As
Yeah.
long as there's no danger spots in the
No,
middle.
this other portal will take us straight to the kitchen, then we can take a portal straight to the library.
All right, then that's what we do.
Now go to the kitchen, ignore the utensils offering you food, and go straight to the library. And
Yep.
you all rendezvous in the library
Alright.
with your
Shit.
prizes in hand.
You two
And
okay?
I'm fine.
Good.
there's a good chance that if we did do that whole fight in the blood room, that probably would have taken this whole session.
Alright.
It's 10:19.
Yes.
And
we made like some major milestones tonight. So we cleared 2 rooms.
Yep.
yeah, and the last room probably won't be that difficult depending on what y'all do. Or it could be very difficult depending on what y'all do.
That's the last one we supposed
Find that book.
We need to
The
find that
book.
Oh.
The book.
Sandpaper book.
Yep.
That's all I know.
And yeah, thank you. That's it, everybody.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks.
Have a good night.
Later, Gator.
Night, y'all.
Adios.
Bye.
Next week they might finish.
Maybe.